escaping a collapsing mind flare den, something seems to have awoken a purple worm from below it, and it tore through the ship, and essentially just tore around it, and it just dug the ground out from underneath so hard that it
What's
just
up,
collapsed
guys?
in on itself,
Got
creating
D&D again.
a small crater with like machinery and wiring sticking out of the ground at the bottom
yeah?
of it. And then you saw it take off as the ground cracked to the south of you. As well, you assume that's the direction that it went because the ground was cracking in that direction.
No, you say something woke it up, but what the true believers listening in the Waffle House need to know is that it was really Ryan Carl and Travin who woke it up.
You think?
It was a
We made a lot of noise in that ship.
there were contributing factors.
Willie,
we did
thanks
walk
for that
into its
stuff.
fucking den.
No, there is that.
Did get a bag of holding out of it.
I
true.
got a bag of holding out of it.
You don't get the bag, okay? You don't get trusted with bags.
He is the
trust me,
holder
you
of
want to
bags,
trust me with
though.
this bag.
Ryan Carl
I've
looks
been
like that dad on a vacation.
Ryan Carl's gonna have to like figure out what the hell he's gonna do with these damn bags, because he's gonna fucking.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
He's gonna put them together and fuck all of us.
Nick, can I
you
get
keep
a fanny
saying
pack of holding? Is that a thing? I would love a fanny pack of holding.
But
fanny pack.
I could just turn my bag of holding into a fanny pack.
Christy,
of
thanks for
holding
like
with
and
some
share.
rope.
Thanks for
I
stopping
think
in.
Bruce Dog would
Hi.
really be able to gel a fanny pack of holding. I think it would look great.
All right, let's get these going.
Yeah, get these going.
I was thinking about exploring my my bag of devouring inside my bag of holding.
So, a couple questions. One, you guys all rested. So, you guys, this will be the start of a new day. Two, you guys all should have leveled up one level. And Brian Carl, you should have received a point of inspiration for being so tanky and self-sacrificing last time.
Currently,
for somehow, you literally only got it because somehow you managed to not die, but getting your face beat in the entire time.
He made
that final chamber like a beast. It was
Well, it's odd. So mind witnesses can't eat your brain, and if the mind witness would have had the ability to eat brains, I don't think he would have made it out of that room. But the mind witness for some reason can't eat brains, so you got super lucky.
I mean, I was already pretty close to brainless while I was in there.
Yeah.
I had 1 intelligence, but because of my modifier, I was at like -3.
Yeah, Ryan
Does
Carl
anyone
had
else? Sorry,
Go
does
ahead.
anyone else have a service interruption message in Roll20?
No.
Yeah, the voice and video service interruption. They're doing maintenance on voice and video for Roll20.
Tells me my connection to the server has been interrupted. I can't load my character sheet.
I mean that red banner across the top.
Yeah.
I did not get that one.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Nate's having a great day.
Hey, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm not having a particularly bad day other than my morning with Comcast. My computer's being super slow and pissing me off, so.
I don't know if it makes you feel better or not, but my computer crashes on basic functions in Visual Studio.
Need more memory?
Yeah, I do. They're ordering me a new computer after Thanksgiving.
Need more mana.
This motherfucker cut the bomb on his first try and defused it. Just wanted you guys to know that.
You act like I haven't done that.
Those of you that have cut this is his first time ever cutting it. He's never failed. He is 100%.
Don't ever do it again.
You got an add-on that tells him which color to cut.
So, at this point, you guys can essentially begin your trek back to Crucible. You guys are very familiar with the layout of this terrain at this point. I'm not really interested in throwing survival checks or anything like that. If you want to just let's just head back to Cursibal, because there's a lot more, stuff going on here besides just traveling 2 or 3 blocks.
I'm
Zygon
lost
goes off
without.
by himself. Yeah,
I would love to do something.
Nemo, stop it! I'm gonna close the door.
I'm gonna grab fucking Zygon's arm and tell him to come here, you geriatric.
So you guys spend, and also there's a decent amount of Aarakocra patrol flying ahead, enough to kind of scare off any would-be attackers. So the area outside of Cursibal isn't super dangerous. So you guys make your way to Cursibal. You make it almost there before you need to camp. It takes you some time to get back to the river. Then you hop in your pop-out canoes and sail down the river a little bit and kind of hop off on the shore and go in a little bit and camp out in the woods one more night. And then you make your way back to Cursibal, which takes a few hours, and you get there about 10 o'clock in the afternoon in that ballpark. Let's go ahead and jump over to Cursibal.
So nighttime?
Afternoon.
He said 10 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I meant
afternoon.
AM.
Sorry. I just wanted to make sure.
You to be a dick.
Well, I wanted to know if I could go talk to my boy or not. I wanted to hear about his war stories with
Oh
Venom.
my god,
Uh-huh.
no.
So
I don't know who you're talking about.
you guys hop up that one section of the stairs you didn't fix.
I'll fix it real quick.
Okay, you fix it. Finishing the
what?
staircase.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, you raise some stones.
Yeah,
and
woodworking
create
tools.
some steps. But you guys all head back up, and it's the morning, and you guys are walking up these planks. It's a pretty high, pretty far trek up the mountain. It's about 500 feet in the air. Sorry. You make your way there, and you see various Aarakocra flying in and out of the monastery above, and some of them are out sweeping the dock, the planks outside of their house. And in the distance, you can see Artis and Dragonbait. They're outside sweeping too. And you make your way up. Do you want to just go talk to Artis?
No, fuck artists.
I want
Okay,
to talk to artist.
He jumps off and kills himself.
No.
Wow.
Hold on, let me just reincarnate real quick.
Ring from Green Teen, and I put it on artist as he's falling.
No. I'll just reincarnate him. I'll come back as something else.
I plunder Artis's ring from his corpse.
Okay, now you're cursed.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And then I'm going to climb into my bag of holding with my bag of devouring on my hip.
And you die.
And we
so
all
does
die.
everybody in a 10-foot radius.
I can't connect to roll 20, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Schmortion.
What the fuck did you just say to me? Huh?
Who?
What?
Who?
Hold on 1 second.
1,
2.
3. I always love how Nate looks like he's in deep thought. Just the hand is always on the chin. Just
Comfortable.
I was getting ready to ask what the fuck that music was, and then I remembered that I turned down the Groovy Bot just to where it was barely.
100%.
I made it just barely audible. So all I'm hearing is a recorder.
Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. Just saw that.
Is he still taking the Browns to the Super Bowl?
No, it was like 10 minutes ago. So maybe.
Probably.
You clearly don't know the shits my family can take.
I feel like that's a challenge.
Well, you guys are in Cursibal. I'll let you guys take it away. What would you like to do now that you're back in town?
I want to introduce Nate to the guy.
Why don't we drop off these stupid
Oh,
tentacles
yeah.
we're carrying around?
Let's drop the tentacles off first.
Yeah,
We'll,
see, maybe
go do it.
somebody should take
go
the
do our
shells
tentacle
and
porn.
take the shells and the tentacles to get transmuted into whatever they're going to become.
You guys want to head to
Bless
cruise?
you. Hey, real quick question, because it wasn't here. Were they able to go and get that flower for us, or were we
You guys-
screwed?
You guys don't know yet.
We haven't been up there.
Awesome.
You
Neat.
You guys want to head to cruise?
Neat.
I'm gonna
The-
stack you guys up so I can move you.
Smithy
That's the guy
dude?
that was gonna make stuff. So you guys make your way up. You pass the guy standing outside of the. You pass Artis and Dragonbait, and they look at you and they say, "Really glad you guys are alive. We'll talk later, I guess." And
I
you
give
guys.
Artist a hearty greeting. Shake his hand.
Harder.
I'm gonna give him the
responds in
finger.
kind. And you guys make it past him and make it past the guard standing outside of the cleansing chamber. You make your way up into the monastery and you step into the front doors. There's the front door.
Man, I'm gonna reboot. Discord is eating up all my resources, and I still can't get roll 20 to load. So I will be right back.
Bye. Hope you find your dad.
The likely story.
What the fuck, Brendan?
What?
Hope you find your dad.
And you guys walk into the monastery and you see an Aarakocra sitting at the table. He looks kind of bummed out. He's just kind of leaning over like a bowl of porridge and just kind of twirling it with his spoon.
Why is he bummed out?
I don't know.
Why you bummed out, guy?
Oh, hey, it's you guys. You should go talk to Ashara. I don't want to be the one to tell you.
Well, this seems like we're off to a good start.
This seems great.
All right, let's go.
All right, yeah. So you guys head past him and you head upstairs and you see your old pal Dooley.
Hey.
I got you guys. You see your old pal Dooley, and he is sweeping those floors and doing an impressive job.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Oh, hey guys, you made it back.
Yes, we did.
At least
One
At least
could
there
say
is
that.
some good news. This is good news. We needed good news.
Well, you're
the
doing a
bad
good
news?
job. Let's not bother him with that. He's obviously upset. Let's just go find out.
Yeah, the article.
Doing okay? You got any stories you want to tell us?
Oh fuck.
Acting like
No,
somebody died or something.
no, I don't got any stories to tell today. I don't feel much like telling stories.
Oh. It's okay. He's not in here anyway.
I'm gonna hop over his little dust pile from his sleeping and make sure I don't get in it.
Well, if you wanted to
Bro.
talk to the guy that you went to get the tentacles for, he's in this room right here.
I've been muted this entire time.
Please-
I want to ask what is going on with our friend here, Dooley.
Please roll an athletics, Brent, to see if you knock his pile over or not.
All right, hold
Hello?
on. Yeah,
Ah.
we hear you, Blake. One
Okay.
sec.
Nat
Blake,
one,
are you
Oh,
there?
just
dust
make sure.
bath like a chinchilla.
20. I'm good.
I died.
Golden.
Yeah, you
Oh,
actually jump into the air and tiptoe across the banister and then front flip off in front of the door.
I'm not
Uh,
even mad about that.
And then the door opens behind you guys, and then you see another Aarakocra step out, and he says, "Oh, you boys are back. How'd it go?"
Why did
Oh,
they
it went great.
We're
Why did
barely
have
alive.
Southern accents?
I heard you guys out here. I wanted to come see what the ruckus was. Did you get the tentacles?
We did. We got quite a few.
Oh, good. Come inside. Come inside.
And a variety, I would say, as well.
While we're following him inside, I want to be like, you know why everyone looks so upset?
We lost someone.
Who?
How do you lose a person?
Kakak's eyes get wide.
Oh,
He's like,
God.
it's not the princess, is it?
She's fine.
Oh no, it's somebody
Oh.
that got sent out for our fuck up.
We're gonna have to go get the damn flower.
No, the
Um,
flower's probably gone.
And Cruz says, "All right, well, hand over the tentacles. No time to mourn. I've got work to do.
Who died?
Ashar is waiting to speak to you guys."
Oh my god.
That's never good.
Well, at least she didn't die.
By the way, if I'm not talking and like for a long time, I have push to talk back on again, so that way we're not all talking over each other all the time. So if I'm not talking, it's because I forgot to push it.
Okay.
Sounds like an excuse.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Cruz holds his hands out and he's like, "Tentacles, please."
I hand him the tentacles.
He takes him. He's like, "Oh, these were from a pretty scary mind flayer, weren't they?
Well, there's-
How was it down there? Did you see
There's
anything
some
crazy?"
from a big brain, there's some from a mind flayer, and there's some from a round floating thing that had tentacles too.
This is wonderful. I can definitely make you guys some of those robes. I actually sent a team of Aarakocra down to the ground to pick up those shells and bring them up here. So I'm already ready to work on these things.
Ooh.
Excellent, because that cave was far more than we had bargained for.
Well, hopefully these robes will make it worth it. Come back in 6 weeks. I should be done by then.
What the shit?
It's almost like it takes time. I don't agree with this. I want
It
immediate
should be
crafting.
about 6 weeks. Well, I can't work magic. I make magical things, but it's not an overnight process. I should have 2 of those robes ready in about 6 weeks, so come on back around then.
Well, it's a good thing I don't need a robe. I don't work magic. I just make
This is the way to the lady, right? This little bridge thing.
This
is the way.
this is the way.
I just
Fuck you, I beat you.
Yeah, here I'll move you guys.
This is the way. Speaking, I'm finally all caught up there.
Excuse me.
Ah, Nate has returned.
Well, I've been back. I just don't have camera on yet. I'm wondering if that was the problem. If this camera is like stealing resources.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I hate you so much every time you do that.
No, you don't.
little
Here we
part of
go.
me dies every time.
So you guys make your way past. You bid Cruz a farewell as he turns to begin his work, and you guys make your way up the next flight of planks that lead up to Ashara's quarters, and you step in. And you see
Taking the
her sitting in a chair, twirling a black flower in her hand, and she looks pretty sad.
If they tell us Venom died, I'm gonna freak.
Jeez, who died?
So
insensitive.
So
Excuse
crass.
me,
Did you
Trevin?
say that?
Yeah.
Let me apologize for him. We are all very sorry for your loss.
Yes, we lost a good Aarakocra. This she kind of stands up and looks out, and she says, "Ying Matona, Salak, can you come in here, please?"
Drew, thanks for that
Um,
share.
and they
Razib,
kind
thanks
of
for that share.
stand up. They were
Oh, thanks
sitting
for the
over
like
the
as
edge
well,
of
Drew.
the balcony,
Appreciate
and
it,
they walk
guys.
in, and Salark just looks
Drew, you working?
bummed and kind of beat up too. And Ying Matoma, she's an older female Aarakocra. She's the housemaid for Ashara. She helps her around the house, and she has her arm around Salark. And Salark was one of the 2 people that went out to get the black flower. And Ashara says, "Tell them what happened, Salark." And he just kind of looks at the ground and doesn't really talk for a second.
Boy.
Go on.
Speak up, boy. We can't hear you.
I'm
Give
sorry.
him time.
I'm sorry. We found it. We found the black orchid, and I brought it back. But
A parent.
Sir, with 2 R's, he didn't make it.
What do you mean
When we
didn't make it?
when we got there, we found the vase pieces, like you guys said, but we couldn't find the flower. So we looked around and saw that I guess the wind had blown it into a small garden off the edge. So we walked down the steps and I went to get the flower, and Sir just walked the other way. And he just walked into this garden, and something ate him around, and I couldn't get him out. I took the flower and I ran.
Why would you go into the garden?
It's like
sounds
he
like-
was drawn by something. Did that happen to you guys?
Well, dipshit over here that was very brash, and I point at Traven, got drug into one, and we actually thought about leaving him there.
Well, that same fate befell Sir. That makes this whole thing more important to me than it was before. You have to destroy the Soulmonger. You have to stop this whole thing.
We will.
If
Sounds like a plan.
Was he dead when you left?
He wasn't moving inside of that plant, and I couldn't get him out. I had to run. It was either we both die, or at least I can complete the mission.
Selleck, I'm so sorry.
Just don't die out there, or else he'll have died for nothing. And he kind of turns to Ashara and nods and starts to walk out the room. As he steps out, he kind of leaves, and Ashara kind of motions you guys over, and Ying Matoma kind of goes to stand next to her, and she says, "Now that we have the flower, we can begin the ritual. This will be a useful tool. Hopefully, it'll get you to your destination. It'll take some time to prepare. Please make yourselves comfortable for a moment while I go upstairs and get some things with Ying Matoma."
How long will you need to prepare?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Do we have more time? I think there was some other business we needed to attend to here.
If you need to, sure. It'll just cut in. I should tell you, it's not. Have I told you the limitations to the ritual?
Not
No.
necessarily. We just know that it requires another Aarakocra to give up their ability of flight for a short amount of time.
It does. You'll actually only have a few days of flight time. So, if we do this in the middle of the day, it might cut into your travel time. So, I mean, if we wait too late, I don't want you to
Um,
be flying super late at night. That would be dangerous.
Can we do it first thing the next morning, or does it need to be today?
We can do it the next morning.
Danger's my middle name.
If we can get a start at dawn, that'll give us even more time. Or is it dusk? Dusk.
Whichever one sounds better, dear.
Dusk
The
till dawn.
morning.
She says, "Okay, well, I'll still go prepare my things. That way we're ready in the morning. Just meet me here as early as you can. I'll be ready." And she turns, and as she turns, you hear a crash, and the whole room shakes. And Ashara says, "Why is he here?" And you watch out the balcony as a black head twists in front of it and looks into the room.
Hey, girl!
And he says, "My friend, just the folks I was looking for. I heard you went on a little adventure.
Oh,
Have
fuck.
I met him? Was
Yeah.
I here when they met
Your
him?
character would have technically met him, yeah.
Okay. I just needed to know how my reaction should be. I didn't know if I should be freaked out that I was here.
You remember that black dragon that nearly killed us all?
Yeah, I was here when you met him.
That's him.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was here. Hot
Alright.
damn.
He says, I heard you went on a little adventure. You
Yes,
find
it
anything
did.
good?
Step up and hand him a tentacle.
Here,
The
have a
first thing
tentacle.
he says is have a tentacle.
Oh, I'm gonna let you two chuckleheads deal with this.
He looks at you.
We both
And
work for
he-
him. I think you missed that too.
He doesn't
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah,
at all.
that's what I meant. You two chuckleheads working for a black dragon.
He stares at you and doesn't even react to you holding the tentacle out. And he says, you visited a mind flayer den, Ashara tells me. And you found tentacles and nothing else.
I got a dope ass
Giant
rope of climbing.
Purple. You fucking idiot.
I
I'm
don't care.
here, I'm here for the treasure that you found for me. What did you find me?
The short man over there in the corner. He's wearing a ring that belongs to you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's the short man?
There's no short man wearing a ring. There's a tall man wearing a ring.
Yeah, what the fuck
That
are you
looks like
doing?
Looks
a-
like I'm taller than you, Steven.
So you're saying other people found treasure, but not you?
That is
Yeah.
correct.
I'm gonna walk.
Is that so?
The treasure was found in a room in which I was unable to reach due to my size, in which they encountered a giant purple worm, which then ripped through the mind flayer's den, destroying the rest of the treasure that could have been down there. So I'll never know if there was anything down there that I could have brought back to you.
You can blow up
Thus,
a
the reason
clock.
why we didn't call you to tell you send your goblins, because there was nothing left of the mind flayer den when we left.
He narrows his eyes down his snout and stares at you.
Fuck.
I need you to make me. You got to make a check for this.
Eep.
There's a deception skill.
It's a just yeah. I need you to make me one of those.
Can Kagak slowly back out of the room?
Oh man, he rolled an 18. I love it.
It's a pretty damn good roll.
hmm And he whips his head to Zygon and he says, "So you found a rope? What's this rope do?"
It just helps me climb.
He narrows his eyes and he says, "Your entire group found nothing but a ring and a rope.
Oh, I don't know what the hell they found.
Where did you find the rope?
On the ground.
Did you go down that small, tiny, super small tunnel that your friend couldn't fit down to get that? Or he said there was only treasure down there."
I mean, I stayed on the middle to guard from the mind flayers coming from up top, so I didn't really go down there. The
So
other
you
two
found a
went
magic
back.
rope somewhere else? Give it to me.
Oh, but I like it.
He says, "That's not any of my concern. I'm sorry. You
Stop
took the job.
clicking on my sheet, whoever's doing it.
You knew the job when you took it. Your friend found nothing. I need your magic rope."
All right,
Oh, you could totally out him right now.
go ahead. Take my rope of climbing.
So Reinkarl's gonna step forward before he hands over that rope.
Fucking delete my new thing.
Before he hands over that rope.
It's already gone.
No, don't,
You
don't
t-
delete
you
it.
you skipped your deception check. You just told him.
I'm
But
not
he-
gonna beat a deception check. Here, let's
I'm-
look.
I'm gonna hold up a bag with the runes and symbols facing me.
Yeah, no, I wasn't winning.
We found this bag. It has magical properties.
Are you gonna give him the bag of devouring?
He already knows what it is. We've tried to do this before.
Yeah, but he doesn't see. It's just another bag to him because
Oh.
I have two now.
I'll take them both.
Both what?
You're wearing 2 bags on your body.
Yes, well, this bag I had when I came here the first time you met me. Remember, I tried
remember.
to offer it to you.
I remember. I like that fresh one you have, though.
Nah, the fresh one, that one's, I just cleaned it. It's the same one from last time.
Where'd you find it?
What, which one?
The one I haven't seen before. The fresh one.
You do not, I don't work for you. You don't deserve that knowledge.
You hear him just take a huge breath. It almost like shakes the room as he sucks the air out of the room. And he says, fair.
Oh my
That
god.
dramatic breathing. Fair.
And he turns back to Zygon, and he says, tie the rope to my horn. I think it would look sweet.
Greasedog steps up.
Well,
and
I tried
says,
for you.
If what you require is just a tribute, I have something I can offer instead of the rope.
Well, they work for me, and they're supposed to find me treasure and give it to me. So
I
And I'm
just
willing
I'll
to
take
give
your
something
I'll
of
take your
mine.
shit too, though. What do you got?
I just threw it at his
May
head.
I
I'm
may I
walking
give
away.
something of mine in place of his rope?
No, but I'll take more.
Okay, well I tried.
If he didn't catch it, it's falling.
He caught it. He's quick.
I'm gone. I'm out of here. I deleted my token. I'm not even in this room anymore.
That's what happens when you make a deal with the devil, baby.
Well, Waffle House, it was a great night. Bearded Waffle's done for the day. He's never coming back for D&D again. He's pissed that he lost his rope. Have a good night, everybody.
I tried to help, man. I tried.
And the dragon turns back to Vega and he says, "Do better next time." And he starts to take off, and he flies away.
Damn it, I'm muted. You go do better next time. You get your own shit, you stupid scaly bastard.
You guys are the ones that said you would work for him. What is wrong with you?
I said I would murder a town of people for him.
Okay, but you saw that the goblins were offering him tribute of treasure, and you were like, "Oh, I think I'll just work for this guy. You know, he's not going to take my treasure when I get it."
He didn't take my treasure. I flexed my big old dick on him.
You fucking big old 18 deception on it.
Yeah, somehow Vega successfully, with no bonuses, rolled a hard 18 and just
And I had a
stonewalled this
5.
fucking dragon.
I have a 5. And
You know,
still rolled
You didn't
shit.
try?
I rolled a 10!
He outed himself.
Oh, you did roll.
Nothing says that rope is gone forever. We could always just lay a trap for the dragon and kill him and get it back.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
It does.
Because the last time we fought him went so well.
Yeah, we've gone up 2 levels since then.
But the last time, the reason why he decided to tell us he would leave us alone is because we almost fucking killed him. If you don't remember that.
We think we almost killed him.
Nick has the health.
Maybe his deception is
Nick
better
has
than
the
yours.
health things on the tokens. It
Yeah, I
was
think Nick needs to
definitely
hide
dark
those health
orange.
things on the token.
I don't know. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know how to turn that off, but I'll also be honest and I'll say he's received an upgrade since then because I've made him a main character.
This is okay. I don't care.
Because the original reason that I wanted to get him out of there was because I decided that I thought it would be a fun idea to have a dragon that's like a character you interact with throughout the game instead of just like a random battle. You know what I mean? So he got upgraded to season regular, and his character sheet got renegotiated.
Got a raise.
God damn it.
Took the dungeon master training.
Sorry. So Ashara says,
Well, now I
that
don't
was
give a
exciting."
shit if we find fucking any magic. I'm gonna take it all.
Ashara says, well, that was exciting. I'm glad that didn't turn ugly. That could have been bad for, well, all of us.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Shit, I'm just happy I flexed my verbal prowess and all I got was a sigh.
I mean, he's a respectable businessman.
No, he's not.
I went up the stairs and he didn't say shit to me.
Completely backed out
I
of the
just
room.
pulled the I don't work for you, you don't deserve that knowledge.
Fair.
Well,
That's
if he-
great.
if he doesn't stick to that, then it's like, why did he even offer for people to join him? You know what I mean? He's got to
Yeah.
stay consistent.
Yeah.
You don't pay my insurance premiums. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, you're not on my health insurance.
Who told him
Uh,
about our little trip?
That I'm sorry, that was me. Ashara raises her hand and she says, there's not a whole lot of exciting things that happen in Kursabal. He stopped by yesterday. We had a conversation.
I'm just gonna point at her and in dead serious face say, "You are on my shit list."
He's gonna point at her and accidentally cast Hellish Rebuke.
No, just
I
Why you're
understand
upset with her.
tensions could be running high. I would be sad if I lost that. That seemed like a really cool rope.
you gave it to me specifically to take it from me.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Don't
Hey,
lie to
He
me.
didn't know you were gonna sign a deal with the devil. Don't blame this on him, Ricky Bobby.
He gave it to me after I signed the deal with the devil.
I
Thank
was
you very
wondering how
much.
you were gonna play that in because I thought about that after we left. I'm like, we should call him. I'm like, but there's nothing left because the worm destroyed it. So, like, if he sends shit, they're not gonna find anything. He's still gonna be mad. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it, not calling the dragon.
Do you guys have some sort of tool to use to call him?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
we can
Yeah,
talk to him at any point
we
in
have
time.
we have a little gemstone. It makes us resistant to poison.
They're sending stones, yeah.
It's
Why
got
would I
it
want that
perks.
anyways? I'm already resistant to poison. Got
Because you can call a black dragon that's a part of the quest now that's been upgraded to beefy boy to come fight things for you.
You did get an upgrade.
and
you're
steal
correct.
your shit after you fucking go looting.
Ying Matoma starts to head upstairs, and Ashara says, "Well, do your business. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. We'll perform the ritual here, and you can begin your travels right out the balcony. And I can explain where you might need to go. I can bring down Princess Moaxanare to kind of help explain things."
And then when he's here, are you gonna let people borrow them?
Yep.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh my god.
Oh, we didn't find anything. All right, fine. I'll be on my way. Walks right back in, grabs all the magic items we left in a pile.
It's perfect.
I ain't found shit.
As
Platinum
he's
and
just
finance comb.
Here comes Debo. Hide your chain.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Cry in a corner right now.
There was someone Zagan wanted to introduce me to.
Oh god.
No, I'm not. I'm not in the mood to introduce anybody right now.
Oh, but I want to meet this person.
I will throw him off the cliff if I hear him tell his goddamn story right now.
All right,
Okay, well,
let's go meet him then.
We're gonna
I
go
guess
meet
we
him.
don't
Let's
need to
go.
wait then, right?
Let's go.
Well, we should probably catch up with Artis.
No, I want to see her
I-
thrown off the fucking cliff.
I was just gonna go.
I'm
get
not
him and bring
throwing
him
him
back.
off the cliff.
Oh, I will.
Okay, well then let's just go get Artis and bring him back. And
Why are we
not
talking
kill
about
an old man.
throwing a poor old Aarakocra?
I
with
want to see
What
if
I
he
wanna
can
know-
fly.
They are.
Time out.
At that
Time out.
point,
Time
we will
out.
be
Time out.
responsible for the death of
Time out,
two
time out, time out,
Aarakocra.
time out, time out. Time out. I want to know something. I wanna know why our druid will not go in to fight animals, or even had a fucking complex going in and fighting these goddamn illithids, but will throw a fucking bird off a cliff.
You can only
Yeah,
take
that is
so
very
much.
inconsistent.
It is very inconsistent. Just throwing that out there.
I think we need to have a
Oh,
probably like a 3-meeting console on this to determine
he's a
if-
humanoid, is he not?
Need to have a heart to heart here.
He is
Carlos,
humanoid,
thanks for the like.
Who's humanoid?
Hey, boo. Eric
The Aarakocra.
Cockers.
You.
Aarakocras
Yeah,
are humanoid.
Okay then. I halfway want to throw him off. There. Sorry. Fuck.
So you guys head out of Ashara's chambers and head down to the monastery, heading back down to the lower area. And when you get to the first floor of the monastery, you see Artis and Dragonbait sweeping the floor around this symbol. And out the balcony, you see Zygon just kind of leaning against the wall, smoking a pipe.
I'm taking Groosdog over there. I need something.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Come on.
Well, we're about to see
Okay.
an old man fly.
He wants to know your story.
Ah! Oh, sorry, I was kind of lost there, smoking my pipe. Oh,
Yeah, you're
who's
not the
your
only one
friend?
that's lost today.
Who's your friend? Is a little man with quite a beard.
I'm a dwarf. Yes.
Debatable.
A dwarf. You know, I ran into a dwarf once when I was younger.
Ran into a dwarf like
Really? Tell me about it.
a couple days ago.
It kind of coincides with this time I fought a black dragon
Checkmate. What
when
do you
I
mean
was just a
checkmate?
boy. I went and I fought that sucker and I lived. And now I'm here standing telling the story to you, a little dwarf.
I'm kind of side-eyeing Zygon right now. It's like, okay,
What's your name?
I'm Groosdog.
Roostog. That's a good name. You know, that reminds me of a friend I had when I was younger.
I'm
Back
gonna
when I
pull
was
out
a
my
scout
cask
for
of
Kurzball.
and make some beer and start drinking it.
You're just gonna
Back
get
in those days, I
shit-faced.
ran patrol, and well, one of those times I ran into a black dragon.
I hand Groosdog a drink.
Boy, we fought. He
Hang
almost
on.
got me, but I survived.
I
and
accept the
now
drink
I'm here
gladly.
today.
What? Hang on. You fought another black dragon?
Oh, well, it was the one black dragon that I fought. Hey, that reminds me. When I was a boy, I fought a black dragon. I was
Yeah,
a scout. I was a scout for Kurzball, and I ran into him scouting the area.
Yeah,
He came out of the trees, and he got me, but I got him, and we kind of scuffled, but he lived, and I lived too.
Ryan Carl's gonna kind of walk up behind Groosdog, pat him on the shoulder, and say, "I'll go get the artists and Dragonbait. You just have some fun, good friend."
I look at Zygon. I'm like, is this is the story? He fought a black dragon as a kid. I mean,
I'm literally just gonna nod my head at you and fill up your drink.
okay.
You guys drinking some beer?
Yeah. Ale,
You want
I
some?
think.
They wouldn't let us drink beer back when I was a scout for Kurzball when I would patrol the area. It's because it's pretty dangerous. You know, one time I ran into a black dragon.
Yeah.
And we fought, boy. We fought.
Damn it! Do the spell!
Eventually, What are you doing?
Polymorph!
So I'm walking over to artists and Dragonbait while they discuss
Summon a remote fest
Black Dragon
this guy.
battle.
It doesn't help. He just
that
repeats
took place.
himself.
So what do you want to do with this spell?
Anything to get his ass to shut up. I'm gonna turn him into a cat or a spider. I don't care what it
A
is. Just
cat.
make him shut
he
up.
is a bird person.
I don't
And you're gonna
care.
turn him into
He
a
won't be able to
cat.
speak.
Like, that's the first thing
What's-
that you really want to kill this man.
I'm not gonna kill him.
What's the saving throw? The unwilling creature has to make a wisdom saving throw.
17.
All right, he failed. What do you want to turn him into?
Jesus Christ.
I've been waiting for this moment. Let's go with cat. Is that an option?
So, there's cats in the world, yeah.
Just a little
so
house
You're
cat.
gonna turn him into a mentally challenged house cat.
So he's talking to Groosdog about that there was a time when I fought that dragon on patrol, and boy, we fought. Eventually, I came
Higher. I'm gonna pet him. There, guy. Just be quiet.
It's like, did I see Traven do this, or did I just like see him randomly turn into a cat?
Well, I have to touch him, so I imagine you saw it.
Yeah.
I was just say he has to either do a sleight of hand with it.
Okay. What the hell, Traven?
Can I try sleight of hand?
Well, you didn't say
Too
you did
late.
it,
Shit.
You did it sneakily, so.
What the? You can't just turn a person into a cat.
I'm gonna
and
pick him up.
This cat's freaking out. He's freaking out.
I'm gonna pick
He's
him up
freaking
and,
out.
and just be like, look, calm down. It'll wear
Yeah.
off. I just need you to shut up for 2 seconds.
He's scratching at you.
Calm down, just chill.
Hey, can I roll an animal handling to take the cat and try to calm him down?
If Travin will let you take it out of his hands.
I got 10. I'm trying to do it from, I guess, while he's still being held by Travin.
Okay, well, Travin is holding him like this, and the cat's freaking out, and you're like trying to like pet it and calm it down, but it scratches your thumb, and starts to draw blood a little bit, and you're like, oh god damn it, and it's just unruly, and it starts to slip out of your hands.
Oh no! I rolled a 20. I'm handling it real well.
He's handling that pussy real well.
You pull him back up in your hands and like lay one of your large fairball arms on top of it and like calm him down, and he starts to calm down and just kind of looks to Groostog, and he just looks just so depressed, like he looks just real fucked up.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why we keep doing this to you people. I
Way to go,
don't.
you made a depressed cat.
Did
here
anyone
to get help.
dispel it?
All right.
Travin, turn him back.
It wears off after a minute. He'll be okay. Am I taking Zygon's flail attack?
It's an hour, dude.
Is it?
Oh, is it an hour?
Do you want him to? Do you want to hit him?
I mean, he said,
I said
yeah.
if he. I literally said I told him. I said I will attack you if you do this. He goes, what if I promise not to kill him? I said negative, and he went ahead and did it. So I'm hitting him.
After you get after he calms down, Zygon hits you in the back with his flail, dealing 15 points of bludgeoning damage, jarring you forward, and the cat flies out of your hands.
Hang on.
Lands on the ground, and it starts to run.
Hang on. Because Travin has to roll a concentration check to maintain that spell.
Oh,
I-
give me a
I-
Yes,
concentration
it
check.
does.
I do.
How much damage was it?
15.
Okay, it's 10 then. 10's the DC.
Concentration or constitution?
Constitution.
Constitution. Constitution. Yeah, and
The only
and
time you're good at making me.
Yeah.
takes off. The cat takes off into the monastery, and you guys lose sight of him.
Travin, turn him back.
I can't. I mean, I could lose concentration if I wanted to. But...
You can choose to stop the spell. We're trying to earn these people's trust. We're not here to freaking
if he would,
bully them.
if he promises not to say that damn story anymore.
Like, do you think he has a choice? He's an old man.
Yes.
Zygon just walks out of
You're terrorizing a senior citizen. What in the hell are you thinking?
I have peace and quiet right now. That was my thinking, and I got it.
You hear scratching echoing from the room behind
End
you.
the spell.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the concentration on the spell.
Okay, you stop concentrating, and
Oh, I'm crying.
back in the hallway there's a table, and Grustog, you look over as you see an Aarakocra underneath of it, using his claws to scratch the leg posts, and then he stops and like looks around, and like he's like, what the hell? Where am I?
I go apologize to him and try to smooth things over. Jesus
Ah.
Christ.
No, you guys, I'm going home. I don't know what the hell just happened. I need to go.
You're okay. It's just
Ugh,
relax. You're okay.
He's leaving.
Hey,
He's
Guys,
leaving.
the,
He's
good,
going.
the good news is he'll forget in like 5 minutes.
I think this is Grustog's like natural face. Like 90% of the time he's with this group, it's just this.
It's like that episode of The Last Airbender where Sokka's face is red after traveling with that band of musicians,
Yes,
and they're like,
yes.
"Why is your head so red?"
The slapping, yes. There's a permanent handprint.
I told you I wouldn't kill him.
Artist looks over at you, Travin, and he's like, "Damn! Don't turn me into a cat."
Would you
Don't fuck
believe
me.
Would you
I'm
believe
making
I
an
actually
error.
rinsed my
I'm-
lips for
okay.
that bastard?
I'm making a Birdman bard.
Are you really getting rid of Zygon?
Zygon's gone. He's gone forever.
Why?
He can't handle you.
And he's mad at the black dragon.
He lost his playthings, so now he's pissed.
I'm staying with that rope.
Everything that he loves was taken from him.
My one thing that calmed me down just got taken away from me.
I mean, it wasn't just one thing. You lost Garth. You lost your rope.
No. The one thing that calmed me down was him telling his goddamn story. That's the one thing that calms Zygon down, and that's the one thing that just got taken from me.
Well,
Dude, he's
not like
back.
that anymore.
To be fair.
God damn it. You may be able to go visit him at his home and him remember you and not be traumatized by being a cat.
My chat tells me to kill you all.
I didn't do
Listen to the
anything. I
cat.
was talking to Artis and Dragonbait.
Artist looks over at you guys and he says, "So, how'd it go? Did you talk to Ashara?"
Yeah, apparently
yeah.
we got somebody killed. But hey, we
No,
got the flower.
You got the flower. They got the flower back. That's right. I heard that. But that poor Aarakocra got eaten by one of those plants in that garden.
Yeah.
Carlos, if you're still in here
Almost
and you
like
missed
someone
that,
should have warned him.
I just turned that guy that kept repeating
Well,
his
I mean,
story
you
into
were
a
in the
fucking
fucking
cat.
conversation too over there, Kagak.
I wasn't there when the plant thing happened.
Kill-
My
Killed the
character.
dude with the neck tattoo.
Brewstock wasn't either. The only people that saw it were Travin, Zygon, and Vega, I think.
Saw what?
What the
plant
plants
thing?
did in the garden.
Oh
think
yeah,
you're right,
I
'cause
got
I
real
was
up and
on-
close and personal with it.
I was up on the balcony.
Yeah.
The only
So
thing I-
literally, it was just Travin, Zygon, and Vega that saw it.
The only thing I saw Travin get hugged by was a spider.
I forgot
says-
about that.
Artist looks at Dragonbait and they both nod at each other and he looks back and he says, "So we're doing this
Tomorrow morning.
tomorrow morning. We're going to
Yep.
find Omu and we're gonna destroy that damn soulmonger."
We're finally gonna be able to put a stop to this.
Good. And perhaps after that, Mesra will return and I can see my wife again.
Wife?
Well, as long as we get the soulmonger quickly, because Zygon's wanting to get the fuck out of here.
Yes, my wife lives in Mesro, wherever it is.
She like
I
cats?
We'll
just-
find a way.
I just know that once the danger's gone from this land, she'll return.
She will.
He looks around at you guys and he says, "This is going to be bigger than you guys think, though. I mean, we have to deal with Ras Nasi and his army of Yuntai. I mean, we don't even know what we're getting into when we get into that place. We got to be really careful."
I mean, we just fought an army of brains. And
Yeah, I don't even know what you guys would have had to deal with. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, let me catch
Did
you
you
up
not
on
know
that
we were
one.
going to the Mind Flayer's Den?
Oh,
He knew, but he wasn't gonna go.
So Ryan Carl's just going to pretty much explain everything he saw, except for the parts where he was, passed out on the floor every other turn.
Yeah, you explain kind of what happened, and he says, "My God, a purple worm." So I haven't heard of one of those in at least 150 years being on this island.
It was
Yeah,
buried
it
right
was-
underneath them. I
Good
don't know how they
God.
didn't find it.
It's pretty big too.
I really hope that
That's what she
doesn't become something we have to contend with in Omu. They can travel pretty fast.
Foreshadowing.
Hey, maybe it'll get to Omu before we do.
Wasn't he going south when we left?
Yes.
He was going towards the mountains, I think. Omu's on the east. So if it's heading to the mountains, it should be clear from Omu.
If that's where Omu is, we should be clear if it went to the south. Well, when do we do this? Where do I need to be and when?
First thing in the morning.
Hey,
just meet in
babe.
the Showers
What you
chambers.
doing?
He says, "Okay." He says, "Before you guys go, check this out." And he kind of moves Reinkarl off the middle, and he's like, "This is a very interesting section of the floor. This is actually a maze in honor of the god Obtao. Um, many legends say that Obtao loved mazes, so many mazes are built in favor of him. This is just one of the many." And he says, "The Arakakra here told me that there's places that have mazes as shrines to Ubtao, and they said to review those closely because there's could be more to
Yeah,
them.
babe.
Something with the maze."
What are you doing? You on your way home?
Interesting. I don't think we've come across anything like that.
No, I haven't either, but perhaps getting closer to Omu, it being one of Ubtao's earlier staying points, perhaps they'll become more prevalent.
Interesting.
Hmm.
That's
Since
good
me and-
information. Thank you.
Me, for sure. Me and Dragonbait are going to go ahead and finish cleaning up here and start getting our stuff ready for the traveling tomorrow. So you guys take care of what you need to. We're gonna go get ready.
I'll come help you pack.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Artis nods, and Artis and Dragonbait they walk into their room, and Grustog follows.
Roy and
See?
Carl's gonna crack a joke as they're walking away. Man, those Arakakra really domesticated him, didn't they?
Oh, for some reason I thought you were off
What's everybody
already.
else want to do with your final day before this? This is like in Final Fantasy VII. This is before you get on the high wind to go to the final fight. You know what I mean? Everybody separates to do their thing before they head to the final battle. So
Me
I
and
wanna
Vega want to
go-
go in our own room.
I want to go visit. Was it Sir, the one who died? I want to go
Mhm.
visit his family if he has any.
he has some. You just don't know who they are.
Well, I'm gonna ask around.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
actually, I'll go ask Ashara because she's gonna.
How's
know.
work going then?
Okay. If you guys don't mind, let's just theater of the mind this so that I don't have to keep flip flopping tokens around. Ryan Carl makes his way up to Ashara's quarters, and you see her kind of tearfully leaning against the wall on the balcony, and you approach her, and she says, "Oh, Ryan Carl," and she kind of wipes her beak, and she said, I didn't hear you come in."
I'm stealthy for a little man. Um, would you possibly point me in the direction of Sir's family? I would like to deliver my condolences and offer what I can.
Sure. It should be the first house before the cleansing chamber.
So this one. Nick. This one.
um, yeah, that one. That's the one.
Okay. I'm going.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ashara, and I'm sorry for your village's loss.
As long as it wasn't in vain, it'll be worth it to get this damn curse out of here and get Princess Moxanare back on the throne.
If traveling with my companions has shown me anything, it's that we can take a beating and come out on top.
Well, I hope to see the same results that you have.
I'm
And
gonna bow and bid her adieu.
and you make your way over to that house, and you knock on the door, uh, and you knock on the door and you hear some movement inside, and then we'll pause that and shoot over to let's say Kagak. What's Kagak doing?
What is Kagak doing? That's a good question. I think he's just relaxing before we head off to Omu. Yeah, he realizes this is I think he realizes this is where it's really going. I won't say end, but it's going to be a new direction for him. So he wants to get his mind cleared, and If there's any maps he can study of Omu, he wants to do that.
You mean
Thanks
the
for liking and
divines
sharing, babe.
didn't show you all the maps?
Shut the fuck up. This is the last time I'm playing D&D with you guys.
Yeah.
lie.
You walk over to the mess hall after you see Ryan Carl walk by, heading down to the lower section of the town, and you walk over into the mess hall, and you see Kalichi and Kahark sitting there talking across the table, and you ask them if they have any maps of Omu or anything along those lines, and well, you can ask them. Go ahead. They're just sitting there talking to each other. I'll let you take over.
Hello.
Ah, oh, hey, big guy.
Hey, I came in here to see if there were any maps of Omu to prepare us for our expedition.
No, the best map you're gonna find is Princess Moxanare. She has heard a lot of stories about Omu from her mom before she passed away. She would be able to tell you some of the maybe the landmarks. We don't have a map to Omu specifically, but she has a good idea of where it is.
Well, do you have any maps of Omu?
No, I'm afraid not.
Do you have anything that could be of help?
Um, he holds up a bottle of wine and he says, "One last day."
No, thank you. And he's gonna go find the princess.
Okay, and so you head back up the steps, heading towards Ashara to find Princess Moxanare. What's
Kind of
Zygon?
just grunting to himself, like, huh, well, because this is a good way to stay in shape. You have to go fucking find people everywhere.
What's Zygon and Vega doing? They kind of walked off on their own, and they went and walked past Dooley while he's sweeping the same spot of floor he's always sweeping. And what are you guys up to?
Just talking about how we're pissed off at Travin and how we're mad about Garth being gone. He'd really enjoy being here, and just being us.
Just
Plotting
being
the
sexy man
plotting,
bros together.
plotting the downfall of the world, stuff like that. You know.
They're
Tra-
being dragon bros.
Travin, you headed back to the room. Are you doing anything in the room for the day?
Just thinking about my
He's
family.
whacking it.
Not whacking it to my family.
Oh God, you took it there.
You said it.
Yeah, Kagak, as you head back up the steps to go find Princess Moxanare, you look to your left and see Travin just kind of sitting on the bed with his hands over his knees, just kind of leaning over, just kind of lost in thought. And you head upstairs. Groostog, Artis is just making sure he's got his rations ready and his weapons are clean and his traveling kit is light. And it's secured to his back so nothing falls off of him when he's flying. He's kind of preparing for this flight that he's about to take, so he's kind of putting extra strapping on his stuff to make sure nothing falls out of his pockets or anything like that when they're flying through the air. And he says, "You can't be too careful, guy.
That's true. It's always good to be prepared.
Make sure those you might want to tie that quiver off."
Yeah, I'm not sure how the logistics are gonna work with flying. I'm not very keen on that.
Well, if it moves, you can lose it. So be careful, Sonny. I'm trying to. I wish we had some sort of adhesive substance to use to kind of tie this stuff up, but I only have this rope, so and some leather strappings, and he's just kind of strapping things to his body. Just,
Well, we might be able to convince Ryan Carl to use a bag that he has. It can hold quite a bit.
that sounds like a terrific idea.
If he can just store our things in there, but we'd have to convince him to let us use it.
Well, he's a very reasonable dwarf. Perhaps you guys can come to an agreement.
I could talk to him. Maybe he can carry your stuff too.
I'm fine. I'll carry my stuff, but I think for the group it's a good idea.
Listen, you mentioned something about your wife earlier.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, it's the first time you've said anything about it.
Sorry, I got excited. I didn't mean to. There's just certain parts that I don't like to talk about.
Well, I mean, I'm all ears if you're willing to share.
Well, it's the reason that I care so much. You know, it's she was in Mesro. I thought she was gone, but I talked to that guardian Saja and Baza, and he told me that Mesro it was still alive. She was still alive, just in a different realm somewhere. They used some sort of spell to leave the whole town. But this snake, he said that they would come back if I was able to remove the danger from the island. So I think if I can take out Rosnasi and stop this soul curse or whatever it is, perhaps she'll return. So our fates are intertwined at this point.
How long has she been gone?
Oh, only like a few hundred years. It's been a long time.
That's why you found the ring. Why you looked for it.
No, I actually happened to find the ring before all of that happened.
Interesting.
It's pure happenstance that I would have ended up living this long. But I'll take it.
Forgive my confusion, but you're human. And if she's been gone for hundreds of years, what makes you think she'll still be alive?
Hope? Perhaps they're in suspended animation. Perhaps they're in a realm that doesn't age. Who knows? But all I know is that the snake gave me hope, and I'm gonna chase that hope.
Well,
Right.
magic is mysterious in its ways, so
While you're having this
I'll hope with you.
conversation, you hear footsteps down the steps, and then after a minute, you hear footsteps going up the steps outside, as Ryan Carl goes down and Kagak goes up.
Well, if you're all set here, I think I'm gonna go find myself a drink. I have to fly tomorrow.
Tomorrow's gonna be a good day.
Here's hoping.
And he tightens one more strap around his body, and he nods, and he kind of bids you adieu as he's kind of done getting stuff ready.
All right, and I go find a place to get a drink. Oh, I went through rooms.
Tammy, thanks for that light. How's your night going?
Yeah, the mess hall would probably be the best place to get a drink over here.
I'll let
step
you guide me. I don't know this layout.
Yeah, you step out and head over to the mess hall as Kagak. You see him cresting the top of the steps, and he steps up and he sees Julie over there, just kind of sweeping. He kind of nods at you as you walk past him, and you step into the other room, and you see Vega and Zygon kind of standing next to each other, chatting. As you walk by,
I'll nod at him.
do you do anything else, Kagak?
Apparently, not even nod back at me. Jeez. He's muted. Doesn't realize
I
it.
think he's muted.
Hey, you're
yeah.
muted.
Yep, forgot. But I was actually saying which is why I thought you could hear me. Kagak just kind of does a half-ass finger raise, like he's not gonna bother, even with a head nod. But I was gonna go see the princess. Am I still muted?
Oh yeah.
I mean, can any of you guys hear Blake?
I can.
Yeah, I could hear him just then.
God damn it.
I can hear him. I'm not doing that to him. He looks so defeated when you said, "Can anybody hear Blake?"
I can't tell if it's Blake or if it's Brendan who is doing that. Oh yeah, and I need to know because you're on my hit list.
It's me.
It's Brendan. So
It's
here's
Oh,
my
yeah?
Hate you
and
so
here's
much.
mine. Oh
Okay, I know the difference now. Thank you. I'm glad I know the difference.
Courtney's half asleep and probably just heard me do that. Just
Oh,
so
dude, I've got 2 kids asleep and the door's open because I forgot to close it, and I'm doing that.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Anyways, we got off track. But yes, Cag.
I think that's the longest we've ever been on track.
Yeah, so Kagak, you start to head up to Ashara's quarters. Ryan Carl, the door opens. And as soon as it opens, you hear some sobbing from behind the door as the door opens and you see an Aarakocra sitting in the back, kind of leaning against the side of the chair with the kind of her hand over her face. And the male Aarakocra, you can tell the feathers on his face are kind of soaked with some tears. And he says, "Can I help you?"
God damn it! Now I want to go drink with this dude.
I was told that this was the residence of Sir's family.
It is. We're his parents.
Oh
I am one of the adventurers who he was assisting when he met his end, and I wanted to come and give my condolences, as well as offer you this. And he hands over a small pouch containing 30 gold.
They take it, and he kind of looks at it, and he says, thanks."
I know it isn't much, but it's the least I can offer for what happened and befell your child. I myself don't have family or children, but I do know what it's like to lose loved ones.
Oh yeah.
God damn you.
He nods, and he says, "I at least appreciate you showing your face and sharing your words. I appreciate it. I wish you hadn't have asked my son to do that, but if it helps in the end save this island, I'm not going to say it was. I'll never say it was worth it, to be honest."
We
It
didn't
doesn't.
ask him personally.
I understand where you're coming from, sir, and I can say we set out tomorrow to hopefully put his sacrifice to good use.
I hope to see positive change in the future in his name. He was a good boy.
He was the best boy.
And he kind of starts to tear up again.
damn it.
Ryan
It's
Carl,
supposed to be
not being
heart-wrenching.
a real emotional person, is just going to kind of awkwardly ask if there's any more he can do before setting out the next morning. So,
Sorry.
is there anything else I can offer your family before we set out tomorrow?
Just try not to cause any more trouble around here.
Can't speak for my friends, but I won't.
Don't turn anybody into an animal or anything like that. That would be crazy.
Yeah, I don't have magic, so if there's nothing else I can do for you, I wish I could have brought you alcohol or food, but I don't carry any of that with me.
We'll manage. But
if only there was somebody in the party that had a casket that he could just cast things with.
Nick, when you said that, all I could think of, and if you could not stitch the words "dickhead" into it.
And so Ryan Carl's just gonna bow and bid them a good night and say if you need anything further from me before the day's end, you can find me up in my quarters in the very large building.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He says, "Hold on." And
Yes,
he walks to the table over here and he picks up something and comes back and he says, "Take this." And it's a small kind of ornate dagger and it says "Sir" in Aarakocra on the side of it. And he says, "At least carry this with you so that he's still out there doing something."
I will happily carry this with me, and if I can, I will use this very dagger to put an end to this curse that has gripped this land.
He nods and he says, "Thank you," and walks you out. And he walks you out the door, and he just kind of nods and kind of you just see him slowly closing the door, and you hear the as he locks it.
Okay, well, now newly broke, I'm going to head back to my quarters.
Okay.
All right,
Um,
babe.
Kagak,
Yes.
you. Where's your token? Everything's all over the place. You make your way to.
Hey, if I see real quick, if Groostock sees Ron Carl go by at all, I want to call him in to the mess hall to have a drink with me.
Oh, he actually walks right into the mess hall. So he actually steps into the door, and you see it right as he walks into the door.
Okay, you can go back to whoever you're working with, but I want to have that scene.
I happily joined him, so that's already set up.
Kagak, you walk in, and Ashara is standing up, grabbing the banister to the steps, about to go upstairs, and she says, "Oh, Kagak, what can I do for you?"
I was looking for the princess.
Oh, yes, one second. Princess. And you hear some footsteps as you see Princess Moxonare step down the steps, and then right behind her, her little brother Prince Na comes running down in his makeshift bird costume.
I'm sorry, did you say Princess Bach Sonare?
Yeah, Moxonare. And he's just running around the room with his little feather hands out. And she walks up next to Ashara and she says, "What do you want?"
I need a map on Omu. I understand you probably don't have that, but I also understand your mom told you plenty of stories to give us some landmarks.
She did.
Would you mind imparting that knowledge upon me?
I just want to say I've been sitting on that box Sonare for quite some time now.
Oh, I can tell you all I know. Although it may not help you, but I hope it does.
Oh, I'm sure it'll help anyway.
Um,
We don't even know what the place we're going in looks like, so this will definitely.
she says, um, the peaks of flame are to the south. It's a volcano that spews lava out the tips. There's 3 tips.
Hold on. Where do you put notes?
Goddamn right,
afterwards?
there's 3 tips.
To the west of the peaks,
Just the 3 tips.
to the west of the peaks lay the valley of Lost Anna and the
South,
Cobalt Mountains with additional
east.
volcanoes.
To the east?
To the west.
Already fucking with the directions,
Wait.
bro.
He's going fast. Wait. I need what's inside Omu, not the landscaping around it.
It's deep in the jungle. It lays deep past all the undead section. It lay at the base of these volcanoes, from what I've heard. Somewhere deep to the south in the middle of the island. Look for the volcanoes and head west. You should see some sort of sunken city from the sky.
And remember what your god told you. Go deeper.
That was for the Mind Flayer Den?
But was it?
Yes.
But
You
was
can
it?
follow the rivers down to Lake Luau. Lake Lau.
Big loud guy.
But once the area starts to turn to desert, you don't want to go that way. You want to head more west and south.
If hit desert, gone too far.
No, not too far. The desert leads to the volcanoes. You want to go west of the volcanoes. So south from here, you're going to have to go slightly west. It's supposed to be westward at the base of a giant volcano. hidden in
Kagak's gonna
trees,
get
sunken into the world.
Kagak is gonna get us so lost.
Yeah,
We-
Blake's gonna get you lost.
We have a map. Is it reasonable for Kagak to offer
Well,
that and ask her to
Was
mark it?
looking. So Kagak was looking for because none of us know what's inside the city. None of us know like what streets are going to be we need to take, like not streets. I doubt the princess would know about streets, but if her mother told her about like a grand market that was in Omu, right? There's a landmark right there. We could get our bearings in the city. You know, I'm assuming this place is, because we've been told, is run over by Yun Tai. So if
Yeah,
we
we're not going to be
can,
able to freely walk along the streets. I don't think.
If the Yuntai truly exist within the walls of Omu, they would surely have taken up residence in the chambers of the princess and the queen. From the stories that I've heard, within the city lie a circular wall that surrounds a palace. This palace is essentially the royal palace. The king and queen of Omu would reside here. Perhaps you'll find those snakes there taking up my residence. Purge them. That is my throne, not theirs.
that is the plan, princess. Well, I
And
think that's all
she says, "Hand me your map, silly boy."
I give her my map.
She opens her hand, and
I'm not
mage
a boy.
a mage hand shoots out of her palm across the room and grabs it and sucks it back to her. And she looks at the map and she points and she says, "Here." And she points at the peaks of flame. She says, "These are the volcanoes I was mentioning. You want to head to the west of those volcanoes."
West. West. I thought you said west.
Oh
No,
my
never
God.
eat soggy waffles. Never eat soggy waffles. Never eat soggy waffles, Blake.
I thought he said Weiss. Thought we were going to the realm of the gods.
Weiss.
Much danger likely awaits you on this travel, but perhaps flying will give you an advantage. You should be able to see these landmarks quite easily.
I sure hope so.
I would think a monkey would mess this up, so I hope you're not a monkey.
Oh, I travel with them, so
That's
Racist.
unfortunate
not
for
all
you.
of them. Some of them.
Racist.
Tomorrow marks your journey, last of the Queen's Guard. Hopefully you'll become the champion of the Queen's Guard, rebuilt in my honor.
Oh, 4 years old, aren't you? Yeah. We definitely will.
Mumbling as he writes out, "No, please, but yes, we shall get you back on the throne."
I didn't
Bitch, I
catch
swear to
that,
God.
I'm sure it was
All
something
right, babe. Be
respectful.
careful.
I am, after all, your new queen.
Well,
Cat guy's kind of thinking, man, this
Oh,
is
yeah?
not how I remember her mother.
oh yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God.
the rightful queen of Omu. I'll act as the queen should act.
Maybe we shouldn't. No, I'm thinking this. Wait.
Maybe we should rethink this whole black flower thing.
Let the Dark Lords take over. They're speaking to you, Kagak.
And Princess Moxonari says, "Well, do you need any more information, or are you ready to get me back on the throne?"
No more information is needed.
Don't fail, Kagak. If you die, I know I'm an arrogant woman. I speak as a queen should speak, but you're literally my last hope of returning to the throne and taking back up the mantle of my royal family.
Yikes.
No pressure.
Do not worry. We will succeed.
She says,
Did
"I
you just
would
say,
bow
not
to you,
worry?
but queens don't bow."
They curtsy.
They do no such thing.
I'm
Voice
not there.
voice from outside the room. They'll Prince Na runs up to you with his bird costume. And he says, "Will you bring me back any toys from Omu?"
he laughs. Yes, we'll bring back plenty.
They'll bring back any of those root beer barrels. And he starts running around the room again with his bird costume.
So glad I'm not there.
and he says no root beer barrels, got it, and then he turns around and walks out.
Mhm. All right, you head out. Kagak and Reinkarl, while he's up there talking to Ashara and the royal family, you guys are sitting at this table, pounding.
Grustog and Ryan Carl.
That's
Yeah, I
that's
knew what you meant.
Yep, that's the one. You guys are sitting at this table drinking some Eric Cochran ale, um, sitting at the table together. You clash your cups together in a triumphant kind of victory clash
Oh
as you
no,
prepare for.
I don't think it's a victory drink. I think it's a this fucking day drink.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
because
definitely a this fucking day drink.
we're still on like basically Mind Flayer day. Well, we had travel, and then now we're here, and now it's like okay, now it gets to set in. That was fucking tough.
Yeah, one of the Eric Cochran
And
next to you
then
guys says, so what the hell happened to you guys? I mean,
Fucking
what the hell
dragons
is
go
in a
grumpy.
mind flayer den?
no
Mind
survivors, that's for
flayers.
sure.
We survived.
Yeah, you're not here.
There were a lot of lost lives within that den.
Every last one of them, man.
Stupid asshole would have told us it was going to take 6 weeks. We would have said, fuck it.
That was the funny thing is like nobody asked how long it would take, so I was just waiting for this. I've been waiting for this moment this whole
For the-
time. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to say 6 weeks.
Oh yeah, by the way, your robe's gonna be ready long after your quest is finished.
Dag nabbit. Yeah. So we beat the evil boss, but that's it. Yeah.
we
Our
cleared
cloaks-
the
Our cloaks are done now, guys.
onward to the next adventure with our new cloaks.
I think Nick gets some weird like oh, what's the word? Hard on to the fact that
Pleasure?
he can yeah.
Sexual pleasure.
I mean, to be fair, we kind of fucked up most of the early campaign.
Did you?
I said we. I guess you wouldn't know because Meredith died, but
Did we?
And she wasn't even there for the early parts.
Man, like
yeah.
I sat down and have this like
So yeah, I'm just slamming beers with my dwarven brethren.
Grustok is getting drunk. And I mean like drunk. Like gonna try and forget the last few days drunk.
Well, before he gets too drunk, Ryan Carl's gonna say, "So I went to visit Sir's family."
I raise a glass to that.
Raise my glass in return. Yeah, they were not happy to see me.
I can't imagine. I mean we sent that man to his death.
All right.
Yeah.
I am going to walk away from Vega after we've talked, and I'm gonna head to the area where they're drinking at, because I need drinks, lots of them.
Yeah, well, they're talking, and then you burst through the door and see them sitting at this table drinking beer together. Scoot some folks down. So
As he bursts through the door, I'm gonna show Grustog the dagger. Sir's father gave me this to basically make sure that there's a little part of his son that's in the world doing some good.
yeah, you hold out this dagger. It's a white ivory dagger made from a mammoth tusk, and it's got leather wrapped around the hilt of it, and down the edge of the blade, not the edge, but the side of the blade, it says an Eric Cochran, sir.
We have to. I mean, after all we've been through on this stupid island, we have to put an end to this. Now's
I
our chance.
don't disagree. We left a lot of bodies in our wake, and I feel that this is the first innocent that we truly left.
I just want to be clear. I have been killing the beer the entire time.
We did start all the way back with the guy who
I
told the
am
story.
without a doubt, probably shit faced. I'll leave it up to Nick.
It's up to you. It's a character choice, baby.
Well, it's kind of a constitution choice, but it's up to Nick.
Well, how about you make a Constitution save, and we'll see.
I'd say if you've been drinking this whole time, you're absolutely drunk.
All right. Then I walk in and see him playing with that fucking dagger, and I'm going to go, does yours fucking do this? And I'm going to do my command word and fucking bring it into my hand, and then throw it into the fucking wall.
Yeah, you summon the dagger out of green mist, and it slings across the room and sticks into the wall, ding, and then and smoke. And the two
Oh,
Aarakocra
man.
are like, the two Aarakocra look at each other and then look back, like, whoa, what was that? And can I see it?
I'll resummon it again and hand it to them and just keep it summoned while they're looking at it.
Oh, this is so cool.
I'm going to walk up and set my cast down on the table and say, you guys can drink from it if you want.
I'm gonna come in and join and be like, oh, is he showing off that silly dagger of his again?
While
I'm gonna-
he's coddling the locals, I'm going to be wrapping the dagger that was given to me, hilt and all, into kind of an ornate necklace, so I can keep it around my neck.
Ryan Carl, have I told you how much I love you lately?
You've never once told me how much you love me.
I don't
Patch.
even think you've ever used that word.
I'll pat you
don't
on the
really-
I'll pat you on the
Yeah.
shoulder and go, I forgive you for Garth.
Well, let's not get hasty. You are rather drunk, but I accept.
That was rather mature of you, Zagan.
He's very long in the cups. I don't think he'll remember saying it tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully I don't either.
Long in the cups.
I'll look at Grustog and just wink at him.
You guys realize we're gonna be flying tomorrow? Does that not bother anyone?
No,
If
I've
you
flown
haven't-
before.
If you haven't
it.
forgotten, I flew up to this god's forsaken village.
Oh yeah, I guess I guess you were a bird.
Grustog, have you not
This is in
forgotten?
character laughing. I mean,
Grustog, have you not forgotten? At one point, I had fucking wings. As I cast my wings. I'm sorry for everybody in the room.
what?
I am shit-faced.
Charisma save.
I like
I'm sorry,
this.
Vega.
You're gonna cause fear in the entire room. Is it charisma?
Pass.
What's the DC?
Pass.
Fuck.
Nate fails. Vega passes. No, I'm sorry. I'm lying.
I
Vega
mean, it
fails.
always goes back to Nate. It should be Gustav.
Hold on, let me roll. What was it? Charisma?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's literally a 15.
Are you able
God,
to?
I just met it.
Wait,
Jesus
I
Christ.
got a 9 and a 4.
Hang
I
on.
get a +5?
Everybody within my area gets a +5.
Good thing I rolled an 8.
So I still make the pass.
They all failed.
Gustav
right.
is just freaking out.
So you walk in here and you start talking to them. They're looking at your dagger, and you just sprout your wings of fear, and they look at you and they're like, "Oh my god!"
I immediately realize what I do and stop, and then try to calm them down by giving them beer.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa! What the hell, guys?
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. But yeah, these used to be
Ooh.
flyable. I used to be able to fly.
Whew, well, they still do something.
Yes, they do.
Holy
Wait, why
shit!
can't you fly anymore with those disturbing things?
It's like fucking.
Because they don't have. They're just skeletal. They don't have the. They don't have the membrane.
You're scaring me, Zagan.
I'm sorry.
Like,
So Ryan Carl's gonna stand up, walk to Zygon with mug in hand, and slowly caress the bones that are coming from his back.
Oh, they're gone.
Oh, damn it! Fine, I'll throw my arm. I'll throw my arm around you. Well, bone daddy.
I like it.
I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna show off my javelin because this guy's showing off his tiny little dagger.
It's been a privilege, and I do greatly enjoy witnessing you.
Vega, when you
Drunk.
pull the spear out and you start to show it off, you like start to hear something in your head. Like, oh yeah, show me. Show me. Show everybody how cool I am.
That's right. Your javelin's cursed. I forgot.
They love me. Show them. Show
You
them
should
the
see.
help.
You should see the power behind this thing. I'm gonna throw it at the wall.
You you throw it at the wall and you hear it go, oh yeah, and you just smashes into the wall, shattering some wood on the side.
And then I'm just gonna hold my hand out and basically summon it back to me.
You summon it back, and it actually breaks. It doesn't come out of the wood, but it breaks some of the wood off that it's stuck into, sucks back to your hand, and you just rip the wood off the tip, and it's like, show them my power.
I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I can do that shit too. I'm gonna throw my dwarven thrower out the door
I was like, fucking
and
destroy a
summon
wall.
it back to me.
You guys are just, whoa, guys, can we just stop for a second? This is our mess hall.
Can
least
we
I-
talk about
At least
how
I threw mine out the door.
you went and visited that family? They're like, don't cause any more trouble.
I didn't cause trouble. I threw mine out the door.
Kagak, do you
Dragon
wanna
already
head-
kicked the damn door in. The door is open.
Kagak, do you want to head to the mess hall?
No, Kagak's going to bed.
Okay, Kagak, you walk down the steps.
Kagak, I'm
you-
going flying tomorrow, guys.
You hear a bunch of commotion coming from the mess hall over here, and you just kind of shake your head and walk over into your
He-
room.
Kenny yells in, "You guys know we're flying tomorrow, right?"
I'm gonna summon my
That's why
dagger and
we're
throw it at the wall
drinking.
next to him.
I'm gonna
That's
get
another 27. It hits the wall next to him.
I'm gonna get another round and just say, one more drink for sir.
Aye, for
Wait.
sir. The two Aarakocra hold up their cups.
I do as well.
I will as well. He was my
What's
favorite
that?
out of the two.
He was a brave bird.
Wait, are
birdman.
one of the ones that went in here?
I can't see their
No,
nameplates.
I don't think so.
No, they're not.
Okay, because I just said out loud he was the favorite of the two.
I'm good. He was a brave Aarakocra who risked his life so we could take the gift of flight. To sir.
To
To
sir.
sir. And they clash the cups into your guys' and then take a huge swig with beer running down the sides of their beaks.
I just fucking throw back my entire flask and just not a single drop is lost. I'm a dwarf. I know how to drink my beer.
All right, you guys have one last night before you start your trip back into the wild journey that is the island of Chult.
Is it becoming nighttime?
It is.
I'm gonna go find the guy that got turned into a cat.
Fuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna stumble my way back up to where we were sleeping, and just kind of crash and pack in the morning. And by
Okay,
pack
yeah.
in the morning, I mean throw everything in the bag of holding and just go.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Hold on, I need to make a
Can we use
suggestion.
that?
Are you asking me, drunk me?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
drunk Goose Dog asking drunk Ryan Carl.
Sure, my
Drunk
bag is
Ryan
your...
Carl should have to make a check to see if he puts in the bag of devouring or the bag of holding.
Oh my god,
We're not
yes.
put- hang on, he's
Yes.
not packing tonight.
I'm
Yes.
not
He's probably
packing
packing in the
tonight. I'm
morning.
not packing while drunk. I'm packing in the morning.
No. Dang
Fuck
it.
your
That would have been
logic.
amazing.
I thought you said you were putting something in your
Ah.
bag of holding right now.
No, he
No.
thought ahead. He said he was packing in the morning. Ryan Carl
Damn
thought
it.
ahead.
I'm so
I-
sad.
I carefully choose my words, sir. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
respond
think-
to Groostock. Sure, everybody's welcome to fondle my bag.
Well,
I give you a
You-
big old clap on the back, and then I think Goose Dog just kind of done on the table.
You can all borrow my sack. And that's gonna be the last thing he says as he's walking out.
Yikes.
Yeah, Ryan Carl stumbles off to bed. And the two cockers stand up and they say, "It's getting pretty late too. We're gonna head out." And they both head to the balcony and fly off the balcony.
I'm gonna go find that guy.
Yeah, Zygon, you take off out the front door and head back down to Ur's house. The door is closed.
Nothing. Knock. I don't know
Oh,
if I
yeah.
hit the push. I don't know if I hit the. I probably didn't hit my button. I'm gonna knock. It's just like, dang it.
Yeah, you knock on the door, and at first you don't hear anything, but eventually you hear like some feet tapping a ladder, and then you hear something shuffling to the door, and the door opens up, and you see and he's like, "Oh, hey, Zygon," and he's like sweating. He's like, "How's it going?"
Hang on.
Are you rolling a dagger attack against him?
I'm
No, I'm not.
hanging
Okay.
on.
Like you just walk in and kill him.
Once again.
Jesse Pinkman over here.
If I can't have him, no one can.
It's like
I'm just
Pinkman.
gonna. I'm just gonna talk to him for the night and try to apologize and tell him that I'm sorry, and then go back up.
Yeah, he hugs you back, and he says, "Just remember, love is the way to get past everything."
I nod my head and walk away.
Don't hold hate in your heart, son. It'll
Do
kill
you believe in life after love?
He walks you to the door and he says, "Hate in your heart is like a black dragon. Hey,
Fuck.
when I was younger, I actually fought a black dragon.
You don't
There
say.
I was, sitting in the woods, minding my own business, doing some scouting, and the trees started rumbling, and I heard some branches cracking, and this little young dragon, he was a black one too. He jumped out of the forest and attacked me, and we fought."
I officially earwormed Blake.
Okay, I'll see you later, Zygon.
As he gets done telling me that story, I'm gonna grab him by the back of the head and kind of do the headbutt thing where you like pull their head close and kind of rest your head like forehead to forehead and say, "I'll miss you, old friend," and then just walk away.
You walk away, and the door doesn't close for a minute. You don't hear it close until you reach the cleansing room. Then you hear it slowly close from the distance.
He was talking to the empty space about how he fought a black dragon. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
I'll head back up with the party and pass out in my bed.
Okay, is everybody going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys all head to bed, and
I'm
everybody
actually
back-
I'm actually gonna sleep in the hallway because I'm very confused by my dagger, and I don't feel comfortable sleeping next to someone in fear that they're gonna take my dagger or my javelin.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
actually gonna sleep in the hallway outside of the room.
you sleep in the hallway, and you hear like a sigh in your head. Like he's like, and you guys rest the evening. The sun begins to rise, and as the sunlight cracks through the windows and hits your face, as you start to wake up, and the morning dew kind of blows through the windows, and you feel just fresh, crisp morning mountain air. And today is the day. It's time.
You hear a sigh in your head go, "Oh yeah."
Oh,
I will end you.
I love you, Nate.
As Ryan Carl is waking, he's going to turn to everybody present. That does not include Vega because he slept in the hall. And offer his bag of holding for anybody who wishes to store items while in flight.
So you're only offering it to Zygon because these are 2 different rooms.
No,
No, it's
technically
one
that was
big
supposed to
room.
be one big room.
Yeah, it's one big room.
Oh,
yeah, just to make it
then
easier.
then yeah. Wait, when we're flying, are we like transformed into something different?
You don't know yet.
Oh fuck, I'm so nervous about this thing. Like Groosdog is like, yeah, hold my shit, because I'm gonna fuck up this flying thing. I put it all in like a backpack and hand it to you to put the backpack in.
So I open the bag of holding and put it in there.
All right, you guys heading up to Ashara?
Hold on, I'm not done packing yet.
Oh, sorry.
I have to.
No rush.
any-
Just let me know.
He's
Is
moving
anybody-
slow. He was drunk last night.
Is anybody else gonna be offering their items to the bag of holding?
No, oh, okay.
No?
Nobody else.
All right. I'm gonna slightly hover my bag of devouring over my bag of holding as I pass it over and tie it to my waist on the left side, and affix the bag of holding to my right side. Securely tied shut on both sides.
Okay.
I'm done now.
Just moving some stuff around here.
Let me see. What am I not like wearing?
All right, you guys ready to move to Ashara's?
No.
Oh,
What?
You moved me
I
back.
mean, if we're flying, I'm ready to go fly. Do I need to make a Constitution check, or am I immune to disease and I'm good
Hey, also, Nate,
Constitution
Yeah.
check?
putting a bag of
for
devouring
being
in a bag
hungover?
of holding, I think is what.
Oh,
hold
you're
on.
just feeling kind of shitty.
Oof, I'm
Does
feeling
it
kind of
actually
groggy.
do something like mechanically?
Yeah.
Putting the bag of devouring in the bag of holding does nothing, but if you put the bag of holding in the bag of devouring, it's when it creates that dimensional rift.
That's amazing. It's like last ditch effort. We're all gonna die. Get up close to the boss and be like,
Yeah.
"Get this shit."
But it's literally a sacrifice play though.
Yeah.
Because you go with.
You guys all step into this room, and you see Ashara standing there holding a bowl, and you see Prince Na and Princess Moxnare with her arms crossed, annoyingly staring across the room at you guys as you enter, and 7 Aarakocra stand against the balcony in white robes with mazes on the front of them with their hands kind of crossed, and some of them you recognize as you've had conversations with them before. You see the parents of the kid that Zygon slapped in here, as well as some of the other individuals that you spoke to.
Forgot about
Why would you bring that up?
For the kid that you slapped, yeah.
I'm literally just gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna put my hand out
Slap him again.
and I'm gonna say, "I'm sorry for slapping you."
Oh, the kid's not up here, but his parents are.
Oh, well then I will walk up to his parents and I will put my hand out and I will say, "I'm sorry for slapping you. Has it helped? Is he better? Does he still act out?"
He flinches more.
But does he act out? I don't care if he
Every-
flinches. Does
Every
he
time
act
we
out?
raise our arm, he flinches.
I believe Ashara is ready to begin the ceremony.
I'm gonna look at Ashar and go, "Hold on, I need the answer to this question." Did it
Come
work?
on.
What?
He's slightly better.
All right, that's all I needed. You're welcome.
Slightly
And I'm gonna
better.
walk over and stand next to Ashar.
I was like, again.
She says, "Okay, boys, this is how it's going to happen. I need all of you to stand together in a circle in the middle of the room. I will take the inhalants and the toxins and the flowers, and we will begin the ritual."
I'm sorry, did you say inhalants?
Yeah.
Okay.
She begins to crush some things up. You see her throwing the petals of that black flower into the bowl and mixing it with some other things, and she crushes them up into a powder. And then you see her take a metal like filing tool and begin to press on it on the sides, making a nice even line of powder out of the mixings that she's made in the bowl. And then she reaches over and she says, "This is the ceremonial straw." And she picks up the straw and she
Wait, we're
places
gonna be doing-
the
we're gonna be doing lines?
She places the straw over the
Oh boy.
powder and she says, "Are you boys ready?"
This what is
Sign me up. Let me go
And
first.
she goes
Zygon runs up and grabs the straw and does the same thing.
He says, "Get in the middle of the room. There's no time for this silliness." And she throws
Jesus Christ.
And it says she inhales it, so I'm having fun with it. And that's from that book says she inhales it. Doesn't say how. The 7 Aarakocra begin to dance around you, chanting in Aarakocra that you don't understand what they're saying. And Asharo stands and walks beside you, and her wings flap and flap. And you hear all these ritualistic words coming out of their mouths as you guys begin to feel a warmth coming over you. You look over at each other, and as the minutes pass, you begin to see blue energy begin to disperse from your backs. And you see Ashara's wings begin to diminish with a blue light covering pieces of her wings. And after about 10 minutes of them jumping and singing and dancing, they begin to slow down as Ashara's wings completely disappear and she falls to the ground, trying to catch her breath. And you guys look around, and each of you have blue ethereal Aarakocra wings sprouting from your backs. And you feel them. Like, it doesn't give you any extra weight, but you can feel them inside of your mind, and you flex them, and you can all stick them out and suck them back in. And she says, "This should grant you the ability to fly with those magic wings for roughly 5 days. That should be enough, as long as you're going in the right direction, to get to Omu."
I'm gonna look at
amazing,
her and
thank
just be
you.
like, "Thanks, that's fantastic." I'm gonna walk out this door and jump off of this ledge and just.
See if it worked.
Yep.
What do you do?
I'm gonna jump off with and just start flexing them and see if it.
You jump off and at first you're falling, like the wings just go straight up and you're just like falling, but after you have just enough time to think in your head and figure it all out, and you start to flap the wings, and it's almost like the wings flapping don't give you flight. It's almost like you envisioning that gives you flight, and it just sucks you back up into the air, and you float back up to where you were, and your wings kind of span out and pause. They don't keep flapping, they pause, but you hold your ground, you hover.
Cool. And then I'm gonna basically like float around and then land back next to this guy here. And be like, "Hey guys, these things work. Let's blow this popsicle stand."
Oh
Would Ryan Carl have any previous experience with this since he was turned into a bird at one point?
Well, these are like celestial kind of magic arcane wings.
I wanna ask her how they work.
But I would like to
Oh.
think that I have an understanding of how wings work because
give an
I
understanding
was
of
a
how wings
fucking
work.
bird.
yeah.
She says, "I'm glad you asked. Vega is a trial by error man, I see. As long as you envision yourself flying, the wings will do the rest. It's not necessarily even them flapping that gives you the flight. They just have the ability to fly you for about 5 days. And she says, as long as you envision yourself flying, you should be fine. After some time, I'm sure that'll just be a back thought while you begin your travels. Just be careful out there.
I give her a nod and thank you.
And the Aarakocra began to part on the balcony, giving you the space to jump off the balcony. And she says, "This is it, boys. If you succeed, the whole island of Chult succeeds. If you fail,
Thanks for
then
the 50
we're
stars,
back to square
Ashley.
one."
I'm not sus at all. I mean, I did turn a guy into a cat.
We were
But I swear I'm not the imposter.
You're muted, Brendan, if you're talking.
Yeah, I was talking
I am
to
not
chat.
talking. I am not. Oh, Brenton.
Yeah.
Ha
Yeah.
ha ha!
Ryan Carl's gonna say, "On my honor, as I promised Sir's family, we will do our best to set things right." And then I'm gonna just swan dive off the fucking balcony.
You're sus, Froggy.
You swan dive
Don't you
off,
give me that.
and you start to begin to think about flying. You swoop, catch the air, and glide back up and meet Vega.
I take a moment with Artist to look over the map to make sure we're going in the right direction and we know what we're doing. Then very carefully go to the edge and I try to fly before jumping.
You stand on the edge and you start to envision yourself flying, and you feel yourself lift into the air.
I cautiously join them in the air.
Yeah, you fly over and meet them.
Would you
and-
say he was one step closer to the edge and about to break?
Oh yeah.
You can step back from that edge, my friend.
And Dragonbait and Artist walk over to Kagak, and he says, "So do you know where we're going?"
Jesus, Ashley. Lies and slander. Thanks for
Having a
those
plan
10
is,
more stars. I
Yeah,
don't.
Kagak, where are we going?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think that was slander.
Dang it! I forgot to unmute myself again.
You're just
You're
as
muted on
sus as I am.
You're muted on Discord. There's the little like. There it goes.
Hey, finger guns.
I know what I'm doing.
Hey.
Or little tank.
Kagak says yes. Princess gave me directions, and then takes off. But in real life, don't expect me to recount it.
What are we
you
playing
have to.
Very
Saturday,
bad. Nope.
Froggy?
Okay. You take off flying.
Yes.
Artist and Dragonbait also walk to the ledge, and they turn back to the Aarakocra, and he says, "Your kindness will not be forgotten, my friends. I will return this favor." And he leaps off and joins you guys in the air. You guys ready to go?
Yeah, let's.
What are we playing Saturday? Oh wait, never mind. You never agreed to that yet. You said you were gonna figure out what you were doing. My bad.
About this, and we're not. A couple of parameters with flying. Treetops are 100 feet tall. I googled jungle trees. Seems accurate. So if you're gonna fly over the tree line, minimum flight height 100 feet. You can make it 3 squares a day flying.
Well, if you can play it, what do you want to play?
Travel in the right direction, you can reach Omu with this flight. You guys have received some hints. Kagak, you received some hints. I think that going in the general direction will help you. It's So Kagak, go ahead. You guys start to hover into the air, and Kagak, I want you to tell the party, the clues, and I think since you have been explained this, you're gonna lead the party in the travel, and instead of having a survival check because you're in the air, you can see things, you can see landmarks. I'm in replacing the survival check. with a perception check.
That works.
So that
I'm down
instead
for
of
whatever.
surviving on the ground, air quotes, you're perceiving the landmarks that were outlined by Princess Moxanare to lead you to the direction that you want to go. You guys think that's fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Kag-
that's pretty cool.
Kagak should
While we're
be
floating in the air, I'm gonna
extra
call Venom. Basically, be like, "Why don't you come check us out now, you little bitch? We can fly too."
Oh my
Well, it's a
god.
good thing I've got the Sentinel shield. It gives me advantage on all the throws.
We're gonna die before we even like learn how to fly.
We aren't even gonna make it a day.
He's used to us talking shit. He's not just gonna show up. He's gonna talk shit back. That's what he does.
Are you actually
Princess.
calling him?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You have known this dragon all of like 6 hours.
No, it's been multiple days, and we.
I'm talking cumulative time in his presence.
You
Maybe 6 hours.
you don't get any response.
Fair enough.
back
Have a
from
good night.
this.
I appreciate you stopping by and dropping some stars. I'll have to return the favor soon.
So, yeah. So those are the basic ground rules.
I want to know, are there going to be any random encounters while we're in the sky?
I have created a sky battle map specific for air combat.
Oh fuck.
I knew it.
So
I
I
knew
guess
it.
we'll start over that first perception check. It's advantage, right, Blake?
Yup.
And additionally, you do have to camp on the ground. If you want to fly through the night, you can, but you're going to take a point of exhaustion.
What?
Automatic. So if you don't camp after, well, you have to, I mean, your characters have to sleep, or else they'll get literally exhausted.
This
What
is
if we-
true. This is true.
What if,
I will rest.
what if we have the equivalent of nocturnal emissions when it comes to flight and we just start flying in our sleep?
No,
That's
you can't-
dangerous.
Yeah, you can't fly in your sleep now. Because you have to
We
be
just start-
thinking about flying.
What-
You know what I mean?
What if we start
Dr.
dreaming
Strange
about
can do it.
flying?
Right, like so it's the out of body
No.
thing.
That's not how. We will rest. We will rest.
Hey, I'm just
Um,
looking. I am just looking for loopholes after loophole. All right.
Ah,
All right. So go ahead and hit me with. Go ahead and hit me with.
I'm so sad. It's just me and Blake.
my
I'm
wife's
eating.
up here, so I stopped doing camera.
I'm eating now, so
Princess told us to go south towards the peaks of flame in the land of ash and smoke. I think that was correct.
you sure that's a big guy?
But either way, I did get a 19 on that perception roll.
19. He got a 19.
Oh
All right, where would you like to move?
What?
Where would you like to move?
Well, I believe she told us to go to the peaks of flame, so that way, south.
You have control of the. You should have control of the token.
Did his
No,
perception
no.
check
Now you
give
do.
us any insight on which direction to go, or is
Well, he sees the peaks of flame. He sees those volcanoes, and he knows that that's a landmark to go towards. So, and you can move three squares.
Ah. I was just moving until you stopped me. 1, 2, 3.
So you guys are flying, and the first day you're kind of just getting the hang of things. With that 19 Kagak way out in the distance, like way out in the distance, you see like dark figures kind of popping in and out of the tree lines. You can't make out what it is. It could be literally anything. You don't know what it is, but you see action, happening as would happen in the jungle. About halfway through the first day of travel, you're soaring across the tree line, feeling the warm Cholton air on your face. And Kagak, you look ahead as you see in front of you what appears to be a group of terrafolk being chased by something. And they look and see you, and they immediately begin to charge towards you. And and you look behind them, and they seem to be being chased by a swarm of giant wasps flying through the air.
Oh gosh,
Oh.
Let's roll initiative.
I hate this already.
Ooh, I get to do something.
And I get advantage on initiative rolls now.
I
Hopefully it's not so bad.
I forgot to have you guys
Oh.
cast spells onto my ring
Yikes.
of spell holding.
Wait, I'm confused.
Even when I remember it on a session, Nick, I still forget to use it.
Yeah.
Rolling one. It only rolled 1d20. What the heck?
Yeah,
Why are
mine-
my initiative
Do
rolls
you
so
have
bad?
Mine's still
do you have
rolling.
advantage on initiative?
Mine's still rolling with
Yes.
advantage. It's still giving me the highest of the two.
Well, what'd you get?
I got
can
an
update it.
8.13.
Oh, where's my advantage?
Oh,
button?
I
I'm
can
so
update it.
lost.
This is amazing that you can set an entire YouTube video as your background. I have the full Gohan versus Cell fight.
Oh, dude!
My
The other day
background.
I had the other day I had a 10-hour loop of Goku
That's
going
hilarious.
Ultra Instinct.
I know, but it's not a loop. It's the actual whole fight, like from start to finish.
Jesus.
All right.
Who's playing Dragon Bait and Artist?
I'll play artist again.
I think I had Dragon Bait before.
I gave you guys the little wing token, so that tells you you're flying.
Yay!
I would have never remembered.
And I made it part of the map. I don't know if you can see this, but it says treetops are 100 feet high. So
Oh, I do see.
yeah, so that's just kind of the basic. Like that's how I'm gonna deal with like the height rule.
Oh my god.
Right.
I hope
Artist
somebody
got a
rolls a
10.
nat 1 and drops their fucking weapon 100 feet.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
Critical failure stuck up here.
I've got Dragon Bait. His character sheet open though.
Also, if you're stunned or paralyzed or anything that restricts your movement or drops your movement to 0, you lose the flighting.
Can we take 5 minutes so I can get a drink?
Sure, let's take 5 minutes. I'll go get a drink too, and we'll meet back at 10:30.
Ah,
I'll be right
great. I can go get snacks.
I'm gonna go blow.
All right, stream.
Snacks. I'm just now eating dinner. Jesus.
All right, stream. If you want to watch, Shadow Killer has the amazing Dragon Ball Z going on right now, so you can watch some of that. Oh, you left. It fucked up the fucking video. There
No,
you go.
I was trying to
Stop
like,
moving, damn it. Just leave it. He's the left. Oh, wait. He's the top right now. Now he's the second bottom left. Now he's the top right.
Just click on his icon so it makes it bigger.
Look, Brenton, I'm gonna fucking murder
No,
you.
just click on his video stream and it'll make it
That's what I'm
bigger.
gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. There you go. You can watch some Dragon Ball Z. I'll probably get fucking banned for this, but who gives a shit? I'll be right back. I gotta go get some drink, some food.
Hey, Blake, how's No Man's Sky go? Oh, motherfucker. Hi, Steven.
like I am Cell.
That's fucking great. Are you gonna give him a hug?
Looks like we're trying to hug Cell. It's not even the good fight against Cell because he's not Super Saiyan 2 yet.
It's the full fight. it's like from the beginning.
I knew I was gonna make Brendan mad if I turned my cam on and off. Blake, how's No Man's Sky? Seeing you started playing.
I've been playing
Ah,
most of the D&D session. I've told Nick I'd be like sitting in a spaceship waiting for an S-class fighter to come around. I'm really pissed off there's been no S-class fighter, but I think I've been doing it wrong.
did you
That's okay.
you get hit on the left side of your forehead?
Is it all dark brown?
Yeah.
No, I don't know why it does that occasionally. It's not dirt.
It looks like Courtney got pissed and just hit you.
Well, I'd be dead. That's my temple.
Oh, she doesn't hit you that hard.
She's not Mike
I don't think
Tyson.
Yeah.
I don't think it requires that much force.
I mean, UFC fighters fucking beat the shit out of one another and they don't kill one another, so it requires a lot.
Blake, think twice if you're in danger. Oh, it was
I've
once.
wasted my last. I wasted my last blink I can do for the rest of the night.
Well, I already talked about it, so it's over now. You can blink as much as you want now.
No, it doesn't work like that.
What y'all talking about?
I'm back.
uh,
Oh, I just watched that episode, Steven.
Courtney beating up Blake.
First of all, she doesn't beat me up. Don't get that shit started.
She caresses him sexually.
Mm,
No, I said if you're in danger, blink twice. He only blinked once. And then he said I've used up all my blinks for the rest of the night, so now he's just intently staring at his screen, trying not to blink.
doing a pretty fucking good job of it too, mate.
Ooh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Every time I watch that Cell fight, I can't stop thinking about the TFS abridged one when he's fucking just waylaying on Gohan, and he's like, thinking about you, Goku.
I'm thinking about you, Goku. Thinking about you.
The best part about that is when Hercule steps up and Goku's like, "Oh yeah, the champ! He's gonna bust him up."
Yeah.
He's like, "We don't even need to worry, guys. The champ is here."
The champ's here. But he's the champ.
What was it? Vegeta yelled something. Kill him! Kill him now!
Yeah. Kill him! P is for perfect. P is for priceless. The look on your face.
He is for extinction, all your pitiful races.
I fucking love that show. They crushed it. Anyway, so you see this swarm of terrafolk, and they're being chased by a group of giant wasps. What do you do, Grustog?
Oh shit.
All your stuff is in Randy Carl's bag. What all did you put in that bag?
Anything that I'm not wearing. So I would have my bow.
Okay.
I would have my quiver. I would have my scimitar, and my armor, and then like my glove and like wearables like that. But
Okay.
anything else that's loose would be in the bag.
All
I'll
right.
give you something loose.
What you got for these sons of bitches?
Well, I'm gonna mark one of those dummies as my Slayer's prey. I gotta get that icon. Where you be? It's the same as the hunter's mark. No, I can't ever drag it. I don't know why. I'll mark this one right here.
Oakley
The
dokley.
bonus action, and then
That's a
2
big
arrow shot.
band.
21 and 29.
Oh, both of those hit.
There's the 200s marks. A 10 from that. 12 and 9. So 10, 20. I can't math. Is it 31?
Yeah, you see this thing barreling towards you guys, and you stop, and your wings float out, and you begin to hover, and you just fire off 2 arrows, and they fly through the air and just stick into this terrafolk, and he's like, "Bah!" And he just starts to fall and just nosedive straight to the ground.
Boom. 1 down.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I
you
mean,
did
they were
reshuffle for
they were
Dragon Bait.
fleeing.
Oh, Nick,
yeah.
can you reshuffle the turn order? Because Dragon Bait rolled a 20 and he's still at the bottom.
Oh.
Or at least move him up. There we go.
All right, you floating fighter, you.
Let me measure some distance. So, I'll move here. Move to here.
All right, you fly across the sky.
And again, much like Grustag, anything that was loose on my person is in my bag, but all my weapons are secured to my belt and my bandolier.
Okay.
And I am going to take aim. This bad boy. Give my dwarven thrower a try. 2 shots, and man, that's terrible. Those are Reinkarl's rolls, not Dragon Bait's?
Both of those actually hit.
Excellent.
Thanks for liking
So,
share, Dad.
Excelente.
I can't tell if you're
15.
fucking with me or not.
15 plus
Plus
18.
33.
33. You throw your thrower the first time.
Listen, man.
And clunk, it clunks off of its body. And it's like, "Brr," and then it comes back to you, and you throw it one more time. And it clunks off his chest, and you hear a crack as he falls down, and he splits the center of a cloud right in the middle as he falls into the trees.
I'm thinking about just starting to record
Excellent.
these and putting them on YouTube or
Trap
something.
them.
Alright. Oh, I can't. Moonbeam. Maybe.
What point are you? Don't you have to choose a point for Moonbeam?
Yeah. It's up there.
You can choose a point in the air, or you can target a creature as the
Targeting.
point.
It's underneath the creature, but
Okay. Okay, you summon a Moonbeam from the sky, and it just starts blasting the center of these wasps. They need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I hope there's a small village under there that you've just destroyed.
that's
they
fair.
failed, so they take 13 points of radiant damage.
Yep.
So I forgot to add some damage to my hammer throws. Can I add that now?
Nobody was talking. I mean,
I forgot to
they were
roll the
probably
1d8
figuring out what
because
they
it was a
wanted to
range.
do
As soon as
for their
you,
attack or whatever.
that you see through the blue energy, every wasp caught in that energy just gets incinerated by that Moonbeam energy. They just go up in smoke.
Yeah. That's it.
Dragon bait.
I don't know. I'm thinking about just starting to record these because this is
Yeah,
probably
Dragon
my
Bait's, isn't it?
slowest night.
Speed of 30 feet.
Everybody should at least have a flying speed of 30.
Put them on YouTube because they
Well,
get.
Dragon
I think
Bait's
they get
regular
more
speed is
views
30,
on
so-
YouTube. I mean, Well, no, because Facebook brings people over, but either way, it also would give me a break. I mean, I'll
I don't
still be
think it's
playing the
gonna matter
game,
too much,
obviously, but
There's Dragon Bait. That's his.
I can do other things
phone.
while I'm playing the game.
Dragonbait flies up, holding Holy Avenger in his hand, a strong grip around it so he doesn't drop it.
Yeah, that's it.
You can only do so much with this website, man.
I'm gonna pull out my javelin and
Oh yeah, get these
let's
fuckers.
Oh my god.
see what you can do. And I'm gonna throw
I'll
it.
show you. Grip me hard and toss it. Show
God.
them my power.
Oh boy.
Dear Lord.
Show them my strength.
Fucking nat one.
Huh.
See a little spear.
And
got the weirdest
flies
boner
through
right
the
now.
air and sinks into this Terrafolk, and he screams in pain.
I'll be right back.
He's still
And then
up.
yeah, well, he's 60 feet, so I'm still waiting for the spear to come back to me. So that I
Yeah,
can
you-
throw it
you
a
hold
second
up your
time.
hand. It comes back to you, and it's to show them my greatness. No other weapon can do what I do. And you throw it again, and it sticks into the Terrafolk's chest, and he lets out a terrible squawk as he begins to fall, his wings collapsing in on his body, falling almost like a parachute was underneath of him, and he's falling up. And the spear sucks out of his falling body, swirls, turns 90 degrees, and comes back to your hand.
Pretty
I'm
cool
just gonna-
javelin, dude.
Yeah. It has its disadvantages.
aside from the pillow talk it gives you every time you touch it.
No, it's worse than that. You just wait.
We showed them my strength. Nothing can do what I do. Together we're invincible. All right,
I'm still very confused, but at this point I realize it's coming from the javelin. And I'm just gonna stick it in in the back of my quiver.
Save me for later. All right, Nate, what's Artist gonna do?
I think he's just gonna take his longbow out, target that last Terrafolk.
Oh yeah, 18's a hit.
What about these two?
And that one, all of them.
So I realize
19?
now that after
19?
killing these Terrafolk,
Yeah, those
maybe we
three
should have
arrows
used
sink
Dragon
into
Bait's
him.
sense alignment.
And you
Fair
see
enough,
blood
Dad.
sort of trickle down his body as he's like barely hanging on in the air. He looks very weak from that.
Every Terrafolk we've come across has tried to kill us.
Kagak.
Oh boy. Nothing is
What
left
boy?
alive. I'm going to Sacred Flame those wasps. I'm gonna fly.
There's still a Terrafolk left.
I don't think the Terrafolk were trying to attack us. I think they
At
were
this
just
point, I
running
don't think
away.
it matters.
Yeah. I'm still not doing it. So Sacred Flame.
Oh.
Sacred flame.
So
Sacred flame, sacred flame.
the guy with the video in the background,
Right, dex save for the
he
giant wasp.
he has a
Yep,
spear
17.
that is cursed and it talks to him.
What they get?
And
What they get?
apparently in a way
That's
where it
20.
like
Oh.
it like demands him to show the power of the
Well,
javelin.
they get nothing.
And Nick makes the
Kagak
voice for the
reaches his
fucking
hand out as he
javelin.
flies forward, and then he puts his hand down.
And the way he was talking to him, Blake
Almost
was
the
like
spell itself didn't properly activate, and
basically
he's
like,
just
is
not
it
used to
weird
the
that I have a
altitude.
boner right now?
And this Terrafolk, he screams as he sees his brethren fall, and he just flies forward to attack the first person he can get in his hands on. And he flies towards Kagak.
Kagak.
Yeah. And he's going to try to bite you and miss, and then he's going to try to swing 2 claws at you. And one of them hits you for 11
That's
points
just
of
the way
slashing
Blake
damage.
is.
as he throws 2 claws and rakes one across your chest. And he's like, Scott, why are you doing this? And then Zygon.
Oops.
Oh, it's my turn now. All right. Well, I can't even get to him. You said we have 30 feet of movement on flying.
Yeah, you can. You have 30 flying. Your base flying speed will be 30. Plus, if you have anything that increases, movement speed or whatever, it would count
So yeah, we will move. Hang on, that was Vega. Hang
I
on,
know.
Let me see.
I know.
We will move to here, and then I will go. Cha-hua!
Hey,
I meant to only throw that once.
by the way, send
The
me
first
Uncle
one
Chuck's
does 14
address.
hit.
I'll be going,
does.
but everybody else is working.
So it does 11 piercing, and then I'm gonna pump some divine into that for another 9.
Yeah, you roll up and summon your dagger and throw it, and it sticks right into the chest and of the Terrafolk, and he goes, "Wah!" And then it pulsates with a radiant light, and then dissipates in a puff of green mist as the body of the Terrafolk collapses and starts to fall to the ground.
We're basically on our way to the final boss, essentially. At least that we're aware
Well, I
of.
guess we're not going to find out what they were running from and why, aside
then-
from the wasps.
The 4 giant wasps that are left start to just fly away.
They're
go
running
down.
from things.
They're running. They're running. They're going down.
What? No, come back.
Wait,
They flew.
I didn't realize they were running. I've been like half here.
They flew. The giant wasps flew back into the tree line, out of sight.
Can I put my moonbeam where I saw them go into the tree line?
Wow, Mr. Druid over here wants to kill
Right.
it.
Those are
Fuck, they are
creatures of
animals. I
nature.
just fucked up.
Way to go, Ace,
God,
not
God
Terra.
damn it! I thought I was all about the animals, and I'm trying to kill them.
My
No, he
vision
likes
is...
animals, but he hates bugs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a mess up on my part. My bad. That shouldn't happen.
You should definitely drop a alignment for that.
Drop an alignment? Okay.
I'll drop a
Yeah,
big
like if you're
alignment.
chaotic good, you go to chaotic neutral.
No, he didn't do an active evil.
It was in his eyes.
No,
Name
I
of the
wouldn't make him
druid.
change alignment.
All right. So you guys deal with that, and eventually those giant wasps they're out of sight, and you guys are able to continue onward again until you are at a point where you're about around in the same area you were from where you were looking around near Nangalore. You kind of noticed some stuff around the area. You find a safe spot as the sun sets and it gets dark. You find a safe spot to land in the jungle, and you set camp for the evening.
Before we all rest, I ask if anyone wants to cast a spell into my ring of spell storing. I can store up to 5 levels worth of spells.
Sure.
God damn it!
Just-
Fucking push to talk. Do I get to use it or do you get to use it?
I get to use it.
All right. I will. I will put a spell in there
I will also.
spell on you.
that you have to use on the big bad.
On a bad?
On the big bad. Are you ready?
Okay. I mean, I can do this multiple times. So you can cast that into this spell when we get closer to the big bad. I'm talking about something that would like help us like during travels right now.
Yeah,
Oh, well
you
then
can-
I'll give you some inflict wounds.
You can hold spells up to 5th level,
sweet.
and that's like the math, right? So if you put a 3rd level spell in,
Yikes.
you get 2 1st level spells, or you can put it's not like you pre-casting the damage and stuff. It's like you casting the spell, and then it stores that spell in. So he's gonna be able to cast that spell.
Yeah,
So
I
I can cast-
accidentally clicked that.
I could cast one 5th level spell, or a 4th level spell and a 1st level spell, or a 3rd level spell and a 2nd level spell. Some sort of math like that. So it could be 5
Do
level
you
1
not want
spells.
my inflict wounds?
No, I'll take. What level is that?
Well, I can cast it at. I can I can cast it or second or third.
I was gonna give you
That-
blight.
Are
at
we
fourth.
getting ready to rest? Do you get to keep it forever?
It's in the ring until I cast it.
Okay, well then I'll give you a 3rd level inflict wounds.
Okay.
Okay, well that.
And then I'll give you a 2nd level if that's how it works. Hellish
Well,
Rebuke.
I think Travin was wanting to put something like blight in it, which is the 4th level spell.
Yeah.
So I could
Well,
do
I can
that,
give
and I
you a
could do a 1st
2nd.
level spell of inflict wounds.
Well then
Or
fine.
there's
Fine.
also
No.
healing
No.
spells.
No. Take his blight. Do a 1st level of mine. Whatever.
There's also healing spells.
I have healing
I'm-
word or cure wounds if you want a first level
I don't-
healing spell.
I don't know if you were looking at the cameras, but I was like shaking my head in disbelief when you said that.
So do you?
If you want a healing spell, you might want to talk to the cleric.
Yeah, what do you got?
Nobody wants to talk to the
He's
cleric.
got nothing but just he can
I can
see
give
into the
you
future.
a 5th level raised dead.
Hold on,
Well,
Dad.
that's useless right now.
I can
Hold
give
on,
you
Dad,
a
Grandma's
3rd
going
level mass
downstairs to
healing
check his-
word.
This
That's
Thursday
pretty good.
also.
I can give you a 2nd level prayer of healing.
Oh,
No, see, I don't think we need that.
then I don't know
I'm
if I'll be
using
able to
your
make
credit
that.
I think
Although
you'll
having
want
that
is
on
the
hand
That's-
for like mini rest
that's a
wouldn't be a
lot
bad
more
idea. What was
rough.
the 2nd level?
the prayer of healing. Yeah,
I
I'll take,
assume Grandma's not
I'll
going
put a prayer of
anywhere
healing in there. So if you want to cast
due
that
to
on there,
COVID.
I cast prayer of healing on the ring.
What level
and
was
like
that?
Captain Planet, I absorb
2nd.
it.
You press your hand on the ring and focus and cast the spell. And Grusdog, you feel like a warmth enter the ring.
Ooh, awesome.
Daigen, that means he can take your inflict wounds now.
Nope.
Yeah. If you just offer inflict wounds, I'll take that.
Nope. I offered it. You told me no.
I
There,
didn't tell you no.
there. I'll
I
give
was-
you
did.
lightning bolt.
Is that 3rd level?
Yeah.
No, you can have my inflict wounds at 3rd level.
God damn it.
Alright, I'm taking the inflict wounds.
You can just add those spells to your character sheet and then just put a note that says like you have one cast of those or whatever.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I figured, but
What the? How? What?
So do you aim the ring
is
at
what
your
it
opponent
is.
like your Green Lantern and just bam?
I do now.
It's kind of like a
I
metal
said
mine, like
that.
you store information in it and then you can tap it for.
It is important to note on that the spell DC save and attack bonus and casting ability is of the original caster.
Yeah, so we'll have to
So-
remember that.
Well, so instead of adding it to my sheet, then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a note that I have it and who it's from.
And then they can cast it from their sheet.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I quickly notice he's taking inflict wounds from Zygon and point my lightning bolt in the air.
Oh gosh.
Like Uncle Iroh, he's like,
Yeah.
shoot you? I'm not going to shoot you. What am I, crazy? I'll be here all week for Avatar: The Last Airbender references.
Oh yeah.
God damn it! I hate you so much.
I can also give you a good
you don't.
SpongeBob reference if needed.
Oh my god, I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah,
when we
yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
Pierce the Ball to see if that dude could like sharpen my greatsword.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing, is your greatsword got messed up,
That's fucking
Oh, yeah.
damaged.
dude.
Yeah, just a little.
Well, Ryan
Do we
Carl
have
has
to
a
turn
weapon,
around?
I think now. We do not have time to turn around.
Is Arnando alive? I haven't heard him speak in a while.
No, he's very
Who?
dead.
Yeah, I'm still dead.
that was a good
He's-
one.
He's very undead.
Wait, what do you say?
I'm still dead, but
Oh.
I'm here.
Okay, making sure. Tigan hasn't talked to you in a while. It's concerning.
All right, so are we going to call it here,
What?
or are
11
we
o'clock.
going further? It's 10:52. Yeah.
All right,
I'm
Dad.
fine to call it here.
Catch you later.
I have like an 8 a.m. meeting and a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning.
I'm so sad. Fine.
How about
Love
this?
to-
We'll end it
Or
like
For the
this.
group.
Right as you guys are figuring all this stuff out, we end it. That's how it ends.
See
I
you,
like
Dad.
it.
Just like that. Boom! Kermit the Frog
And
jumps
the
up.
lightning
Kermit the
bolt
Frog
being
here.
shot to the
Kerm-
sky.
All right, guys, we're gonna end there. I appreciate everybody stopping by and watching. I know it's not everybody's favorite night. I don't know a way around that, but I'll try and think of one. All right, catch you guys later.